all white, no green, gold numbers on the front and back, black letters for the names. Amias Queta will jump it against Andre Drummond. And on Veterans Day, thanks for spending your Tuesday night holiday with us. Sixers win the tip. Maxey will put it in the hands of Trendon Watford. Away we go. Hayden Pritchard walks it into the front court. Queta will hand to Derek White. White, right-hand dribble, backing Drummond down, gets in deep, and then flips it up and in. Drummond just kept backpedaling.
Well, got the defender on your hip.
By not challenging, it took Maxey off balance. 3-on-2 the other way. Jaylen Brown for Derek White. Long cross court. Simons open for three.
Well, they're trying to find that dude every time now. He is shooting right now with BBs.
Cross court, Jaylen Brown up fakes the three. Watford in front of him, 10 on the shot clock. Jaylen spins, steps backwards, 19 feet, got it. Woo. And the toughest shot he takes in the first half is the one that finally goes.
Absolutely. I mean, he was fake, had no place to go.
Maxey into the front court, pulls up in the backpedaling Simons. Three is good. Simons gave him too much room. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Celtics have a 2-for-1 here. 41 seconds to go and a big third quarter on the road for the Celtics, just as it was when they played it here last February. Derek White steps to his right, feeling it, buries the three.
Woo. Derek White, he's finally about to get on eventually with all these shots.
A 41-point first half has turned into a 32-point third quarter for the Celtics. Grimes launches from half court, and he hit it. Spins to his left, falls away, tough 14-footer, bounces out, offensive rebound, Garza, and he gets fouled.
Garza inside out again, just got his hands on that basketball. Nobody ever boxed him out.
Garzilla breathing fire down there.
I like that.
Edgecombe lead for Edwards, another three. The kid cannot miss. 7 for 7. Drummond's 13th rebound. Philly can tie or better here with 4:47 to go. They're on their feet. Maxey moving to his right, whips it out of the wing. Edwards again. Three again. Unreal. And the rebound for Jordan Walsh. So many open shots missed in this one. Boston down by 1. 3:29 to go. Pritchard gets the Queta screen. Dribbling low, keeping it away from Edwards. Drives. Lob for Queta. Two-hand slam. Celtics go back in front. Jordan Walsh in front of him. Maxey spins. Almost had it knocked away by Derek White. He saves it out to Edgecombe. His three bounces in. A miracle bounce for Edgecombe. It hit the back iron, popped up about 4 feet in the air, and went right back down the middle. Philly by 4. Simons gets in safe for the Derek White. He'll dribble to the middle of the floor against Edwards. Final 2 minutes. Bounce entry, Jaylen Brown. Kick back out, Derek White. This is a deep three, and he knocks it down.
Whew. They ain't letting it go yet. Holding on to the rope.
Now Derek White can't miss. Spins at the free throw line. Maxey, kick out. Open the hot hand. Edwards, three, finally misses, but an offensive rebound put back for Kelly Oubre. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Oubre got inside out on Jaylen Brown, and the putback gives Philadelphia a 2-point lead with 8.7 to go. Ball knocked away from him. Derek White has to get it back. Launch from half court. Queta deflects it, but it falls out, and the Sixers win the ball game. And Derek White is furious. He is saying that Drummond fouled him, reached in and hit him on the hand. But the Sixers and the Celtics play another nail-biter that goes down to the buzzer. And the home team finally gets one. The final score, Philadelphia 102, Boston 100. So the rebounding does the Celtics in again, just as it did in the Utah game here last week. Under Joe Mazzulla, the Celtics had been 63-6. 63-6. We're not rebounding teams by 9 or more, which is what happened last night in the loss. The last team to beat them when getting out-rebounded by double figures, it was the Sixers here on Christmas Day. Last year, Justin Edwards went 5 of 6 from 3. If he had made it, he would have been the 10th to do that against the Celtics. And it's funny because the last one was Jabari Walker, the new Sixer who did it last year playing for the Blazers. And if you're really into absurd trivia, that was the last time Mike Tirico called the Celtics game, was that Portland game last year. And the other trend that was wild that continued was not only how bad the Sixers were in the third quarter. We said they were the worst third quarter team, and they were again last night. But the really interesting one, and this won't be Sixers tonight. We'll get back to the Celtics in a second, but we said at the start of the night that the Sixers had been better without Joel Embiid, particularly on the defensive end, and they got even better defensively without him last night.
Well, the thing that they really did, they shored up to a man. Drummond played really well, and I think because Joel Embiid has a hard time moving, so if you come off, if you set a pick and he's involved in it, normally you're going to get a wide open shot. That didn't happen. Drummond was able to move his feet and really contest shots.
All right, let's get into the top story here. As we expected, as we entered the game last night with this exact conversation, what was the question I asked you, Max? at the end of the night. Not the very end of the night we were on the plane together, but, the end of the actual broadcast when I said, do we agree that Jordan Walsh should start tomorrow night against Memphis? Guess what? Jordan Walsh is starting against the Memphis Grizzlies. His third NBA start, first of the year, and this seemed inevitable. Not just, Josh Minott had a great run where he was rebounding. He was really affecting the game defensively, but he has not been able to stay on the floor without fouling. That combined with the week that Jordan Walsh has put in defensively, it's a shame we're not going to get to see Jordan Walsh against John Morant. That would have been a fun matchup to watch, but Jordan Walsh does get the start.
And I talked to Joe Mazzulla coming in on the plane, and I talked about Walsh. And we talked about the job that he was able to do against Tyrese Maxey. He said he did a great job. He said he contested. He stayed on his feet. He really didn't foul. Tyrese Maxey has normally been a killer for the Celtics. When you go hold him in the 20s, I think that's a real good thing.
All right, we thought it was going to be Cam Spencer who got the start for John Morant. Instead, it is going to be Vince Williams Jr. into the starting five for Memphis that already continues to be without Zach Edey. They expect him back soon. Brandon Clark is going to be gone. Yeah, Edey is tremendous. They got Brandon Clark is going to be another 2 months. Scottie Pippen Jr. is a really underrated player in this league. He remains out, so everyone's trying to evaluate this Memphis situation. It's tough enough to evaluate the Celtics and their roster when they've been completely healthy. Memphis hasn't been anywhere close to healthy, not unlike the Dallas Mavericks, trying to evaluate them as they fired their GM yesterday. But quite clearly, you cannot hide the fact that John Morant is not a happy guy in this situation. They changed the offense last year when they changed the coach, and the gravitational pull of Ja to the fan base in Memphis was not dissimilar to Luka in Dallas. So our guy Perk was talking about it today. It's a bad relationship where, one person sleeping on the couch, right, in this relationship, and it seems inevitable that it's going to end, but that's a lot more complicated than it seems.
Well, when you think about having a quality player, big-time player who is the face of the franchise, it's hard to move him. And I'm talking about when the fans start thinking about, just see what happened with Luka. If they had started and they had got out that they were going to trade Luka before they did, I mean, it would have been unbelievable. But they did it in the middle of the night, got it done. That's the same way they're going to have to do with John Morant.
And that's why they didn't get Austin Reeves, because they did it in the middle of the night without shopping him and getting the best possible offer. In any case, so no John Morant for Memphis. Obviously, no Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Everybody else on the Boston side will be good to go. Max's Player to Bank on, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Managing your business just got a whole lot easier with CSB's new partner services. Process payments, manage payroll, and enjoy online banking. Get started at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, since Walsh is starting tonight, why not that be the guy? I talked to him about the layup that he missed. He said, I don't know how I missed that layup early in the game against Philadelphia, but really handled himself well, and not only on the offensive end, but more so defensively. And I think that will be a key to what the Celtics want to do.
Celtics will go smaller, but remember, Memphis not only has Jock Landale, a big, starting at center, but Jaren Jackson Jr. That's the guy who's going to be a problem, because the Celtics don't have anybody specifically to match up with him. The keys to the game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Well, you always say when you have a guy like that over there in Jackson, you have to put a body on him. So eliminate second chance opportunities.
And sometimes you end up as starring in somebody else's soap opera. Pretty interesting to see how the Grizzlies play without John Morant on the floor with them, just kind of suck the energy out as he's been doing. He has more turnovers than made field goals over the last couple of weeks.
That's crazy. But think how good he can be. But when a player isn't happy and it comes across in this play, it might be that time to think about moving him.
That could be bad news for the Celtics, as they're going to play without John Morant tonight. In any case, we'll sort it all out. We'll talk to Joe Mazzulla about that, about this whole starting lineup issue. There's more and more gravitational pull again about Anthony Simon starting instead of Peyton Pritchard. We're going to talk to Joe Mazzulla about starting lineup decisions, where he stands on all that. Stay tuned for that. We'll take our trip around the NBA just when you thought it couldn't get worse for the Clippers. Another signature player they were going to build around this year is now out for the year. We'll update you on all of that. But coming up next, Joe Murray has Sports Hub headlines to tell you about the hottest team in the NHL, and that is for sure, as we get you ready for the Celtics and the Grizzlies here at the Garden, second night of the back-to-back on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado. Built to lead, built for greatness.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry, the sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Hi, this is Bob Sosi, voice of New England football. You've heard me talk about ClearPath for Veterans and safety insurance. Now New Hampshire residents can also support our veterans and save on auto insurance. ClearPath for Veterans is working with safety insurance to help New England veterans at the resource centers in Devens, Massachusetts and Manchester, New Hampshire. Safety policyholders can make a $50 tax-deductible donation to ClearPath and earn a 5% discount on your safety automobile insurance. New Hampshire and Massachusetts residents can say thanks to those who serve and get rewarded. Visit safetyforvets.com.
Winter's coming. Don't get caught in the cold. Book your home heating system health and safety check with Super Service today. Schedule now at superservicetoday.com.
superservicetoday.com. Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's.
This is Boston's home for sports. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All right, Patriots, they'll take on the Jets on Thursday Night Football. The injury report is out. Ramondre Stevenson, Kayshon Boutte, and Austin Hooper will not play. Terrell Jennings, he is listed as questionable. Of course, kickoff is on Thursday night at 8:15. And the Bruins, they've won 7 in a row. David Pastrnak, his 400th career goal in the win. They'll take on Ottawa tomorrow night. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 15% off an extra after oil change. And Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy and Max. They'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental's Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs, we beat online prices, we beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to go here at TD Garden, both on the second night of a back-to-back. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
I think everyone has a personal agenda in this league, but you have to make those personal agenda work in the team confines. And if it doesn't work, then you kind of got to get rid of your agenda. Or eventually the agenda is the cause of someone getting rid of you.
Max's good friend, Draymond Green, after the Golden State Warriors got thumped last night to drop back to 500. They have lost 5 of 6 after the hot start. And it seemed like he was calling out the young. He didn't mention anybody by name, but obviously they need Kuminga. They need the young players on this team to carry them because Curry, Horford, Draymond, they're not going to be able to go through an 82-game schedule like this.
Well, you always say that, and then young players, but don't we remember that was said before by Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett talking about Jeff Green?
Yeah.
Saying, look, Max, we're begging them right now to take these games over, and sometimes he just doesn't want to be involved with it, or they just don't want to do it.
You know who keeps taking games over right now? Jalen Brunson.
Down short on a 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges out to Brunson for 3. That is a big sequence right there, putting the Knicks back up by 13 points. Memphis calls timeout.
32 for Brunson. Knicks stay undefeated at Madison Square Garden, beating these Grizzlies last night, and they are underway at Madison Square Garden tonight, trying to stay undefeated, trailing early by 4 to the Orlando Magic. And very quietly, everyone's looking at Detroit now at the top of the East. Knicks keep winning. Knicks are in second now in the East, and they're rolling.
Knicks are rolling right now, but I think it's going to be a good game tonight. Van Carroll seems like he's starting to get it together, and that could be scary for the Eastern Conference.
All right, Denver will be at the Clippers tonight. L.A. found out this afternoon that Bradley Beal will undergo surgery to repair a broken hip. He will be out for the year. So now Kawhi, we don't know what's going on with him. Beal out for the year, and that's the guy they brought in to replace Norman Powell, who had become a star player for them, scoring 24 a game. Now he's doing great in Miami. The Clippers are in trouble. They embark on a 7-game road trip, which will bring them here to Boston on Sunday afternoon.
Tough when you think about Ty Lue, what he can do with that team, but you know what? That's why they tell you got to play through these things.
That's your trip around the NBA. John Morant will not play through things. He will sit out tonight. We'll talk about this game and last night with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
New Englanders really know a thing or two about making it through tough winters. So does Ford. The Ford Bronco family has the capability to push through snowy roads with GOAT modes that tackle any terrain. Hurry into your New England Ford dealer's year-end sales event. Find your perfect vehicle and take control of winter. Only at your New England Ford dealers. Visit Ford.com/local.
I know, Nelson. I'm telling them. Winter doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door in. That's why Super Service Today gives your home more than a tune-up. It gets a winter defense plan, a deep camera look inside your furnace's heart, an examination of the drains and filters, and pressure tests that spot trouble before it's too late. It's $199 and also makes you a Total Care member, where you get 2 free visits per year, priority scheduling, and peace of mind. Because when winter bares its teeth, we have your back. Book now at superservicetoday.com.
November football is in full swing and fans are gearing up for rivalry games and Thanksgiving showdowns. But while the teams are fighting for wins on the field, you could be scoring off it. Here in Massachusetts, 1 in 10 people have unclaimed property from things like uncashed paychecks, refunds from overpaid bills, or forgotten savings accounts. FindMassMoney.gov is free, easy to use, and only takes 30 seconds to search your name. Don't let your money sit on the bench. Visit FindMassMoney.gov today and claim your winnings. That's FindMassMoney.gov.
Pain relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. Use your body's own healing power to make pain disappear. Call QC Kinetics today for a free consultation. 617-644-PAIN.
This holiday season, lock in something that lasts. Astound Wi-Fi, starting at just $19.95 a month, forever. Not a temporary rate, no hidden fees, just your price forever. Check off one more thing off your to-do list this season and stop stressing about your internet. Fast, reliable Wi-Fi for every device, every holiday, every year. All for $19.95 a month. But don't wait. Visit astound.com today to sign up. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Our conversation with the coach brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and mail planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. In a one-possession game, and there have been a lot of them already, and obviously last night, the world, it seems, only wants to talk about the last play, the last sequence. They become obsessed with it. They suddenly become coaches, and they play the thing over and over again. When a game like that happens, do you immediately think about a single possession? Could be any possession in the second quarter, a turnover, anything that happens. Or do you immediately, can your mind go to that, or here are the 10 things that we didn't do tonight that we want to get better at?
Both. I mean, you think you have to. I always start first with how do we get to that point?
Yeah.
What are the themes? And then, once you work on that stuff, then it's like, okay, where do I have to be better as a coach? Where do we have to be better in those one or two possessions?
Were there themes last night? And I asked that because it seemed like an opera in 3 or 4 acts in which there were very different games all cobbled together.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think the biggest theme comes into it's 92-84. That's where we have to work to put the game away, get a couple of stops. I think we had 2 live ball turnovers or 1 live ball turnovers, a couple of empty possessions, and then they obviously had some transition layup and a couple threes. So I think you start with that one. Okay, at 92-84, where were we? And then you kind of go from there.
This is, in theory, a Jordan question, but it really relates to anyone. When a young player is on a 3-game hot streak versus becoming the player he is going to be, how do you begin to tell the difference? Where is the line of demarcation between, hey, this guy's had a couple of good games versus, hey, he's developing into something?
I think the next 3 games and then the next 3. And you're constantly assessing how do you handle, how do you handle the next 3? How do you handle having little success and then, you play that same way? Are you playing this way, because you have, and I'm not talking about Jordan just in general, are you playing this way because you now realize what it means to the consistency and the professionalism and the effort and the detail it takes every night, or because you're on this high of taking advantage of your opportunity? And so I think, the future is always how you do that. How are you going to react tonight, the next game, the next 5 games, until you look up and you do it for 2 seasons,
It almost seems like, and that's one of the challenges, or one of what to me is the fun things about being on your staff this year, is all the different options and keeping an eye on so many different things like that. And one of the things that happens this year is that whoever has a big game off the bench, people say, hey, why isn't this guy starting? There seems to be, by definition, the whole thing is a work in progress in real life, in your staff's life. How much thought goes into who the first 5 are versus the combinations and how they fit together and who you want with them?
I think looking at who the first 5 are is one of the biggest waste of times in basketball, because the first sub happens at the 7-minute mark every game. And so you're judging their entire scope on the first 5 minutes of the game. To me, it's always about, like you're saying, the combinations, who plays with who, why are these guys playing together? How does that match up with what the other team is doing? There was a subtle thing that happened in the Orlando game a couple games ago where Orlando sent Batazde in and I sent Ant in, and then they sent Batazde back. And then we stayed with Ant, but then I kept Jalen in so that Batazde would have to be on the floor versus Ant and Jalen. And so you don't plan for that. That's the stuff that you have to pay attention to. So I think the starting thing is one of the dumbest things. And if you were looking at a 48-minute game, focusing on the first 5 minutes of the game, that is not indicative of how you have to play throughout the entire game.
Do you think there's more of that now? I mean, you have enough scope now, being on the bench, being in this league 5 or 6 years. Has there even been a little more of that over the last couple of years of, I don't say hockey line matching, but trying to get certain guys on the floor versus 5 years ago?
There's more of that in the regular season than there was when I first got into the league. I think everybody always kind of saved that for the playoffs. And I think I think in my first couple of years it was much more static, and you kind of knew. But I think the regular season changes has changed a lot more over a couple of years.
Well, speaking of preparation, we do this a couple of times a year, but for people that have never heard it, you're playing a new team, a Western Conference team. I know there's a preseason game, but tonight on the second night of a back-to-back, no real shoot-around the way you might normally have it. How does advanced scouting work for a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I think they're on a back-to-back as well. Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of it starts with just your willpower and your effort and your mentality. I mean, you take a look at, we were in this situation last year. We had a pretty emotional win over Milwaukee. Played Memphis the next night, and it came down to transition defense, and so just not being blinded by the things that you can control, regardless of who you're playing. And tonight against a Memphis team, it is the game of transition. They play fast. It's handling their physicality. They're top in the league at picking up full court, and so those two things we can control. And then how quickly can we retain the scout, the information on the players. Stuff like that.
And it's interesting because they went through the late season coaching change. They play differently now. Noah LaRoche is a name that hardcore basketball people really know. We're seeing more and more of this type of offense, a fewer pick and rolls. Is there a way to describe how they and some of these other teams are playing now that isn't crazy wonky for an audience tuning in to hear us talk about the weather?
I think just dribble drive, driving angles, timing of cutting. I think to the point of every team drills and has an understanding of pick and roll shifts. And so when there's a two-man pick and roll, three guys are always shifted. I think that's been the most drilled part of the game, in the NBA for years. And so now, with the dribble drive, your shifts look a lot different. And so now there's more space. And so your shifts are a little bit different. People are driving and cutting at the same time. And so it's a different, obviously a little bit of a defensive scheme that you have to have. And teams are starting to do more of both, the offensive side of that, but then learning how to combat that defensively.
That's Joe. The absurdity of what you're talking about with the lineups. It occurs to me that, in the NHL, everybody spends all this time putting their graphics together for the starting lineups, and they announce them, and then literally 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah. So we're just shows you the things we choose to waste our time on.
Yeah.
Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Last night in Philadelphia, already the third meeting of the year for the Celtics and Sixers. Road team won on opening night by a single point. Road team won on Halloween night by a single point. Last night, seemed destined for a trilogy. Spins at the free throw line. Maxey, kick out, open, the hot hand. Edwards, three, finally misses, but an offensive rebound put back for Kelly Oubre. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. Another fourth quarter lead gets away in another narrow defeat. Now the Celtics, with a resume better than their record, return home against another team stumbling out of the gate on and off the floor. The Celtics trying to make it two straight at home for the first time this year as they welcome Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won
the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At a sold-out TD Garden. Boy, it seems like just yesterday we were with you from Philadelphia. It was just yesterday, but tonight we turn the page. Starting lineups brought to you as always by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Again, no John Morant for Memphis tonight. Instead, Vince Williams will start in his place with Jalen Wells, the young player who played so well that made Marcus Smart expendable. In Memphis, the veteran Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays with Jaren Jackson Jr. and Jock Landale up front while they wait for Zach Edey and Brandon Clark and the rest of the crew to get back. The Celtics will make a significant change in the starting lineup tonight. They'll sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jordan Walsh, University of Arkansas.
Tobias Skita, Utah State University.
Third career start for Jordan Walsh. He did such a great job by Tyrese Maxey last night. Won't get a chance to see him get John Morant on the second night of the back-to-back, but he's earned this spot, and I think what the Celtics group is starting to understand, and by the group I mean the younger players, whether it be Jordan Walsh, whether it be Hugo Gonzalez, whether it be Josh Minot, whoever it is, that enjoy this because it could change like that.
Absolutely. And something did change before. Eddie Palladino, what he did is he announced that Minot was starting.
Wow. I didn't even notice that.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
See, that's good that you paying attention to the non-broadcast things, the arena thing. I know you're into in-game ops and in-house ops.
Oh, man, that was the best of all time. You could have been around for Dave Zinkoff, the legendary guy for the 76ers. Whew, that was just spectacular.
There were rules about smoking in the Spectrum.
Yeah, he said you could smoke. Don't exhale.
So we saw another good performance from Anthony Simons. I thought he was particularly good defensively as well, as the Celtics as a team had a really good defensive effort. Peyton Pritchard gets to start again. It just defies imagination that Peyton Pritchard has shot the ball so poorly. I think the thing that concerned me the most last night, it looked for the first time like he was starting to hesitate in taking his shots.
You got to take what's given to you, but sometimes if they're not there, you don't have confidence. You got to do other things, and one thing he's starting to do a little bit more is drive.
Celtics in the home white, again, their best uniform as far as success this year. Green numbers and letters, they go left to right. Memphis wearing their familiar road navy blue jerseys with the aqua blue numbers and letters. The numbers above the letters on the back of the uniform. Little yellow trim, they will go right to left. They win the tip. They go right to Jaren Jackson. He's going to try Jordan Walsh right away. Very tough matchup. Left-hand jump hook, no good. And Keita boxes out Landale and has the rebound. Jaylen Brown wearing the white sleeve under the white uniform again on that left arm. Rolls on that left side. Now steps back to the free throw line. Tough jumper is good over Caldwell-Pope.
There's one hell of a jump shot. Literally, he's jumping from outside the lane in the lane. Floating. You're not going to stop that.
One of the league leaders in isolation plays and in two-point shots has been Jaylen Brown. Celtics score first. Jaren Jackson again picked up by Walsh. Kick out Wells. Straight away three over Pritchard. No good back iron. Jordan Walsh chases down the rebound. Here's Derek White. Pushes ahead to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown puts to the floor. Wells knocks it away. And Jalen turns it over on the second possession. Jackson up the middle of the floor. Has Keita backpedaling. Protects the ball. And Jordan Walsh with a Derek White chase down block of Jaren Jackson. White finds Jordan Walsh racing into the play. Gets in deep. Ball fake goes around. Landale scoops it up and in.
Wow. You want to make friends? You do those kind of plays.
Well, it was last Wednesday on this floor. He had that really bad first quarter. And since then, he's looked like an all-star. Quick three from the right side. Going to rim out, and the rebound belongs to Jordan Walsh. That was off the fingertips of Pope. Another turnover, though. Derek White. Pass picked off by Caldwell-Pope. Now Landale. Hands to Vince Williams. His right side three is good. Points off turnovers.
Those are killers because you're just a free reign.
Memphis towards the bottom of the league in turnover ratio. Celtics number one by a wide margin. 4-3 Boston. Peyton Pritchard, push pass for Derek White. Right-hand dribble to the free throw line, going to attack Jackson. Reaching in was Caldwell Pope, but they call the foul.
Might get the shot here.
And he's looking around. Derek White has that hopeful look. Like, are we going to have class outside today, maybe? And get some free throws? Yes, we are.
Funny, it's just the unusual look now when I look at Walsh and then I look at and trying to see what's the difference. I'm like, oh my God, those dudes look just alike, him and Derek White. It's like you just see two bald guys, light skin. It's like, okay, oh, that was Walsh instead of
Derek White, the beard, Jordan Walsh a little bigger, but obviously from this distance, a similar look between the two of them.
Well, if we're on Crime Stoppers, they definitely said it was good.
We did not get a chance to do this in around the NBA, but how about LeBron James might play some G League? Free throws for Derek White make it 6-3.
Somebody would be happy about that. Whoa.
Jackson bounce past Landale, has the baseline taken away by Keita, so he throws back out to Vince Williams, and they will reset. Williams moves it right side, attacking Caldwell Pope, moves to the middle. Landale goes to that jump hook over Keita, and it falls in.
Yeah, that's something that should be in his repertoire.
Landale, the Australian, getting the start here. We're trying to man the post until Zach Edey is ready to return. He's getting close. Pritchard, quick three, left side switch. That's a good sign.
It's a good sign that all of a sudden, look, he looked to take the shot. Knew he was open.
Jaylen Brown gets the assist. Celtics have hit their first three shots. They lead 9-5. Vince Williams down the left side. Jordan Walsh takes the paint away. Got away with the travel. Over the shoulder pass. Landale zips the entry towards Wells. Through right into traffic. Keita knocks it away, and here's Derek White. Galloping into the front court. Switches to the left hand. Floats back out to Jordan Walsh against Landale. Trying to get Pritchard free. Instead, going to swing it back to Derek White. Plenty of time. 12 on the shot clock. Jalen Wells comes out to challenge White. Gives it up, and they swing it around the horn to Jaylen Brown. Meanwhile, in the paint.
Williams.
Yeah. Williams, defensive 3 seconds, or did he foul Keita?
Foul Keita. Keita was trying to get inside out. Williams just had him hog-tied.
Yeah, a lot of odd matchups being created here. Vince Williams, sort of 6'5", 6'6", fourth-year man out of VCU. Peyton Pritchard. Over the shoulder pass. Here's Jaylen Brown attacking Wells. Spins back to his right. Crazy fall away. Oh my gosh, he hit another one. These are crazy shots.
I don't think there's too many people can hit that shot. Maybe him. I think LeBron's strong enough to do that.
Yeah, that's what it requires. Jordan Walsh fouls Jackson as he comes across half court. Celtics lead by 6, but the strength it requires to jump backwards, get a jump shot off like that. You can't defend it.
No. That shot is one that's going to get off anytime. It's just if you're going to make it or not.
You know what it is? It's the modern-day sky hook. Vince Williams drives the left side. Did he leave his feet?
Push off.
Yeah, he pushed off. Offensive foul. Derek White, who famously lost some teeth on this court during the finals, puts his hand up to his mouth. He might have some blood there.
Oh, he might be busted wide open.
Oh, yeah, he got that forearm. He got smashed right in the face.
Oh, yeah, he's busted wide open. His face is a crimson mask.
It's really not, but there's a dribble of blood, which means they're going to have to
same
that
thing.
patched up.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is. It's stopping the game. Remember one time when when COVID and all that was out there, my goodness, they would call the hazmat unit was coming in then. Game has really changed, but gosh, that was amazing to think about being here doing COVID and us doing the games back in the locker, and then come out here in this big cavernous place and nobody here. It was crazy. I mean, I tell you one thing, the only good thing about it was the fact I could get home quick. There was no there was no traffic out there. But it has come back with a vengeance now.
Coming up on the 6th anniversary of the world stopping. It's crazy to think it's been that long. And
wow.
Think about the guy with the ball right now, Peyton Pritchard, the guy we saw last night, Tyrese Maxey. These players that were drafted into the league after the end of their last year in college was destroyed. Pritchard lob inside. Keita turns around. Landale scores easily off the window, and the Celtics off to a great start here offensively. Memphis, bottom 10 of the NBA defensively, and the Celtics are 5 of 5. It's 13-5. Jalen Wells, right side three, pretty good look, and he knocks it down. They were so happy with the progress of Jalen Wells as a rookie last year. That's why they were comfortable trading Marcus Smart away. Pritchard dribbles to his right. He takes the deep three. A little heat check after he made the first one. No good. Long rebound. Cata's got it. Throws to the left corner with Derek White. Gathers, dribbles, and knocks down a three.
And then we did yesterday. He dribbled. That's how bad it was going for him. Gathered and missed the whole rim.
16-8. Pass floated Caldwell Pope into the corner. Jaren Jackson will crank up a three, no good. And he can make that shot, but you're happy to see him out of the paint. Loose ball, Celtics team rebound. Jaylen Brown deflects it to Peyton Pritchard. Celtics chance to take a double-digit lead. Jordan Walsh, can he give it to him with a three? No, it rims out. And Landale has the rebound. Our first look at Cam Spencer here. Wearing number 24 for Memphis. He'll get a lot of run tonight. Wells dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper rims out. Jordan Walsh grabs the rebound.
Walsh inside on that glass. Nice.
That's a real shooter. Lived in that transfer portal. Pritchard swings to Derek White. Deep three right side. No good. Rebound Landale. Celtics now missed their first three shots. All three. Long lead pass. Wells has it blocked from behind by Derek White. Then Cata hustles to grab the loose ball. 5-on-4 the other way. White bounce past Cata, looking to find Jaylen Brown. He throws the ball away, but it goes out of bounds. Jackson couldn't gather it, and the Celtics will get it back when we return. A little ragged here at the start. Celtics taking advantage with both teams on the second night of a back-to-back. 5:09 gone by at the Garden. Boston 16, Memphis 8 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assists. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matthew Slater. I didn't earn my team's trust on game day. I earned it in every rep, and that's how Ira does it too. They show up for you every time with respect, honesty, and an expert team ready at every turn. No pressure, no runaround, just real help. Because Ira's playbook is about people, not plays. I love Ira because they've earned my trust mile after mile.
Visit your local Ira dealership today or visit us online at iracars.com.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup, #1 truck, and brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Julia May of Needham. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in this first quarter, and they're already up by 8, Julia wins the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. Celtics will get their first true day off tomorrow after this wild scramble. 11 games, 13 games in 22 days to start the year. Your men will enter into a Sunday afternoon game against the Clippers, who just lost Bradley Beal for the year, and then a home-and-home with the Brooklyn Nets. So there's opportunity ahead. Jordan Walsh comes out. Good run for Jordan Walsh, who is going to start taking over for Neemias Queta's top plus-minus net rating guy on the Celtics team. Hauser replaces him. Peyton Pritchard. Bounce pass for Derek White. Now Jaylen Brown going to attack Jalen Wells. Stop and start. Spins 12 feet. Pulls up. Jumper. Short. And the rebound for Santi Aldama. Lead pass for Cam Spencer. Spencer, sort of the modern-day college player. Played at 3 schools. Living in that transfer portal. Really good shooter. The national championship at UConn. Landale will try from 18 feet. Swish.
That's something he can do. He's pretty much a standstill shooter. Got to put a body on it.
16-10 is the Boston lead. Landale's knocked down a couple of jumpers. Derek White keeps it away from Landale. Zips the entry to Queta. Two-hand slam. You heard me say Landale was out reaching for the ball from Derek White. Queta rolled to the paint. There was no one to guard him. 18-10.
Mismatch.
Yeah, Landale against Derek White. Spencer doesn't see it because Jaylen Brown's in front of him, taking his vision away. Aldama sets the screen. Spencer down the left side, throws to the corner. Jalen Wells fumbles it, but it's picked up by Landale in the paint. His little flip shot blocked by Queta.
Great recovery here by Queta.
Celtics defensive numbers continue to be elite with Queta on the floor. Derek White stop and start, blows by Aldama. Switches to the right hand, scores off the window, and the Celtics have a double-digit first quarter lead. Racing the length of the floor, Cedric Coward, he throws it away, deflected, stolen by Derek White. Here comes Pritchard. Throws to the corner. Hauser doesn't take the three. Instead, dribbles into 14 feet and knocks down the jumper. He's been playing it a little safer with that. Timeout, Tomas Usalo.
If that's not going for you, take an easier shot, give him a pump fake, take 2 steps in, you're wide open, knock down the midi.
16-5 as the Boston run. 5:14 to go opening quarter. Boston 22, Memphis 10 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
big game for the Celtics tonight.
It's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtic Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans of Foxborough, are you ready to tackle cyber threats? IntraSystems, New England's leader in cybersecurity solutions, presents the ultimate defensive front against malware, phishing, and cyber blitzes with Barracuda's XDR solution. Barracuda's XDR solution is relentless, fast, and always keeping threats in check. Contact IntraSystems today to protect your business with the champions of cybersecurity. Remember, a good defense wins championships and keeps your data safe. Access Security Trust. IntraSystems.com.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Out of the timeout, Memphis with the ball down by 12. About 7 minutes gone by here at the Garden. Grizzlies ended an 11-year losing streak in this building last year, early December. They entered Aldama against the smaller Simons. He runs it up, feeling contact. Shot no good, but Aldama will get free throws. Aldama had a chance to beat the Celtics a couple of years ago. The Celtics almost let a game get away around Thanksgiving time in Memphis, and he missed a shot at the buzzer.
When I watch him play, he has a good skill set for a big man offensively. Struggles sometimes defensively, but can shoot the ball from the outside. Pretty good at the free throw line. Not a bad passer. Understands the game offensively, but misses the free throw.
Cedric Coward is in the game for the first time, as you said, sort of another player. It's funny, he's out there with Spencer because they're both guys that played in 3 different schools. Coward, a great story. He's had some big scoring games already this year, getting a chance to play. Started at Division III, Willamette University in Portland, Oregon, and ended up as a lottery pick. 1 or 2 free throws for Aldama. 22-11. Anthony Simons out there. So is Garza with Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard, and Sam Hauser. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, pulls up on Caldwell Pope. 12-footer is no good. Rebound Aldama. Pritchard is just missing the shots that he has been making for 4 years. Jaren Jackson sees Garza in front of him, drives, bumps him twice, goes to the left hand, and scores over him like he wasn't even there.
Well, that's the thing he can do so well.
Boston lead down to 9, 22-13. Anthony Simons against Spencer, finds Garza. He'll try a straightaway 3, and that's the thing he can do.
Well, he didn't step out. He didn't guard him from there.
What makes you laugh, makes you cry.
Ooh.
Howard attacks Simons, goes to the left hand and scores. Took him off the dribble easily, 25-15. Boston by 10.
Left-handed guys can be tricky, man.
Simons, hand to Sam Hauser. They do everything backwards. Jaylen Brown, one dribble into the teeth of the defense. Jackson waiting for him, so a kick back out to Simons. Simons, a little hesitation move, and then knocks down the 3 just to get Howard off balance.
Took that one step defensively, you backtrack, and I'm going to shoot it.
He has an elite scorer's portfolio. Jackson with a right-hand flip shot. Again, he gets to where Garza is and then just shoots over him. 28-17. Sam Hauser drives baseline. Spencer takes the baseline away. Hauser has to get rid of it. He finds Garza open again. 3, though, rims out. And Cedric Howard has the rebound. 28-17. Memphis the ball down by 11. 3:22 to go in the first. Sam Spencer deep on the right side. Jackson sets the screen. Spencer attacks right side. Scoops it up. No good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Garza was not in his pass, so he just took an unorthodox looking shot. Jaylen Brown pulls up in transition. 3, though, going to be short. Rebound Sam Hauser. Kick out Pritchard. Pritchard floats it left side. Hauser up, fakes the 3, then moves into the corner where Simons is ready, waiting, fires a 3, no good. Offensive rebound with one hand. Garza can't put it in, but he does get fouled.
It's one of the problems you'll have with Jackson gets into it. When are they going to give him 2 shots here? They're lucky. Nah.
Garza's arguing for him, but he only, as you like to say, he only had one hand on the ball.
Yeah, pretty much a groundhog. He just works inside out. A lot like that guy named Bill Lambier.
Celtics scored 41 points in the first half last night. Their worst offensive half of the season. And they've got 28 on the board here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Josh Minot coming off the bench for the first time since opening night because he didn't play in the game in New York. Derek White. Out to Simons. Over the shoulder pass. Hauser catches. Return to Simons. He's got some room, so he's going to put it to the floor. Attack. Throw to the right corner. Derek White all alone for 3.
You get all alone. I mean, wide open there.
Crazy how many wide open shots Derek White's got in the last couple of nights. 31-17. I mean, I know he's not shooting well, but Howard falls away on Minot. Tough shot, no good, but they're calling a foul. And again, Minot just cannot stay away from fouls here.
Well, you didn't have to block that. All you want to do is contest the shot at the end. He went for the block, hit him on the end. So I'm looking at his last play and how Derek White got open, attacked the inside, then threw it. The collapsing defense, Derek all by himself from the 3-point line.
That's 28 fouls for Josh Minot now in 230 minutes. Not a great ratio. I was told there would be no math. Coward gets the free throws, 31-19. Boston by 12. 2:29 to go in the first. Anthony Simons moving to his left. Aldama in front of him. Push pass back to Hauser. Swung in the corner. Minot. Bounce entry. Garza in the paint. Ball never got to him. Aldama was defending. Jaren Jackson pounces on the loose ball. Lead for Spencer. Spencer up, fakes the 3. Steps into the paint. Throws to the far side. We're waiting all alone as Aldama for 3. And the Celtics lead cut from 14 down to 9. 31-22. As Eddie Palladino says 2 minutes remaining in the quarter right now. Garza, handoff. Hauser going to take the straightaway 3, and Spencer blocks a shot. Caldwell Pope into the front court, calls his own number. 3-0 is way short. Rebound comes right back to him at the free throw line. They reset with Aldama in the corner, and his 3 also rims out. Rebound Minot. Grizzlies 3 of 9 from distance here in the first. And the Celtics cleaning up the defensive glass, which has cost them a couple of games here, obviously, in the early part of the season. Celtics trying to regain the 10-point lead, up by 9 here with 86 seconds left in the quarter. Derek White goes Sam Hauser left side. Cross-court pass deflected out of bounds by Spencer. Celtics keep it, just 4.2 to shoot.
Sam's going to have to do a little bit more with the pump fake with the basketball, get the defense really to freeze, and then they'll get an easier shot.
Olivier Maxence Prosper, or Omax as they called him in Dallas, got some cameo minutes during the finals here a couple of years ago. Inbound, he's in the game inbound. Simons running with the left hand, that is no good. Simons having a slow start. Spencer diagonal lead. Aldama makes the extra pass into the corner. Three from Coward is no good. Offensive rebound, big time one from Aldama. Looked like the ball was going to go over his head. It reached backwards and redirected it in. 7 straight points from Memphis, cutting the Boston lead down to 7, 31-24. Derek White turns the corner, drives, runs it off the back iron. That's no good. Memphis has the rebound. Prosper into the front court. Hauser backpedaling. Prosper attacks and throws back to Spencer. Derek White in front of him. Cross court, Aldama takes the dribble handoff, attacks Minot, moves it to the middle, caught by Prosper, scoops it up and in with the left hand. And this bench group has played with a lot of energy here for Memphis. Boston lead is down to 5, 31-26. Celtics again having trouble defending with Keita out of the game. Simons, left hand dribble, middle of the floor, kick to the corner. Garza lines up a 3, got it. Garza 2 of 3 from distance here in the first quarter. Boston by 8. Celtics 6 of 13 from distance. This is what's giving them the 8-point lead. Spencer will pull it out. Differential is about 6 seconds on the 2 clocks as we count it down to the first quarter. 12 on the game clock, 6 on the shot clock. Spencer for Aldama, right side. Caldwell Pope touches it to Coward. Corner 3 is no good. Long rebound. Aldama's got it. Shovels to Spencer. Spencer throws back out to Caldwell Pope. Hauser blocks his 3 at the buzzer. And that will do it for the first quarter. Celtics got a little shaky defensively over those last couple of minutes with that bench group out there for Memphis. But after a 41-point first half in Philadelphia last night, Celtics already have 34 on the board. They lead 34-26, end of 1 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Engines roar, tires grip.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, a winter-ready Pilot, or a Ridgeline with available all-terrain tires. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details.
When you compete with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch, Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
To the second quarter we go, but not before we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy Max at TD Garden with the Celtics have an 8-point lead down the ball as we begin the second quarter. 34-26, playing with White, Keita, Ugo Gonzalez, Josh Minot, Anthony Simons. Keita. Handoff for Simons, bounce pass, Keita rolling to the basket on the left side, protects the ball from Aldama, reverses it up and in, score, and the foul He is looking more and more like a starting NBA center every night.
Nifty play by the big fella then. He goes under, goes to the other side of the rim, and just use that length of his really to make that score. That was nice.
Confidence is a heck of a thing. Free throw's good. 3-point play. You could not have expected this start from Queta. 37-26, Boston by 11. 30 seconds into the second quarter. Vince Williams, shut off by Gonzalez. He shuts off another guy. Prosper zips the entry to Landale. Great pass by Prosper. Landale scores easily. We're 37-28. Celtics by 9. Simons. Push pass from Minot. Gonzalez comes to get it. Return straight away to Simons. Against Vince Williams. Simons pull up, tough three. No good back iron. Not crazy about that one. Rebound Aldama. Williams and Wells got there at the same time. Williams just pushed him away. Says, I got it. Lead for Aldama. His three is no good. Rebound comes right to Wells. Finds the cutter. Aldama. His jump running hook is no good, but he gets the foul on Queta. And Aldama will shoot free throws.
Second chance opportunities again, hurting the Celtics. You got a chance to run with this basketball. Get back, go the other way. Good things happen. You give up second chance opportunities. Not much of a foul. Let me see what Queta hit him. Yeah, slapped him on the hand at the very end of that play.
Aldama's first free throw bounces in. Celtics will not play again until Sunday afternoon. It's been a wild scramble at the start. Aldama misses the second free throw, and Minot has the rebound. Gonzalez holding, waits for Queta. Queta straight away. Derek White comes to get it. Dribble handoff. He turns the corner, throws a bounce pass to Gonzalez out of the corner. He backs it out. Now starts his drive on Aldama. Gonzalez stops, floats it up, blocked easily by Aldama. That's a shot that's not going to work at the NBA level. Jalen Wells gets a Landale screen. Moves left side, Aldama takes the handoff, drives past Derek White, runs it up, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Derek White. Queta jumped too early, was sitting on the rim. White flips it ahead to Minot, and Minot dropped it, running on the baseline.
You saw him running. Jim Mazzulla applaud that effort then, because if you catch that basketball in stride, didn't you have to dribble anymore, just lay it up softly. Look it into your hands. Look it in.
Memphis with the ball, down 8, early second quarter. Grizzlies have dropped to 4-8 on the year. Both these teams right now are a half game out of the 10th and final play-in spot. Williams cranks a lefty three, no good. Simons has to work to keep it away from Prosper. Crazy Mr. Charlie Hustle out there right now. Derek White leaves his feet, lobs a bad pass towards Queta. Derek White, one of the league leaders in assisted turnover. Bad turnover there. Prosper makes the extra pass to Aldama, who lays it in, and that's enough for Joe Mazzulla to grab the timeout. The 14-point lead is down to 6. 9:42 to go first half. Boston 37, Memphis 31 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Looking to make a difference this holiday season? Now through December 6th, drop off a new unwrapped toy at any Clinton Savings Bank branch. Your gift will help make a child's holiday wish come true. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hey guys, it's Greg Bedard. I know you hear a lot of spots about heating, plumbing, and AC here on the station, and it's something you don't need until your system breaks, and then you need it immediately. That's what happened to me, and luckily I called Naternal Home Services, a locally owned company based right here in Massachusetts. They are there when you need them. They offer Bryant heating and cooling systems, and right now they are offering 0% financing for 60 months on all qualifying purchases of Bryant equipment. So call Naternal Home Services, there when you need them. Visit naternalhome.com today.
Check out new fall savings at Ira Mazda. Make every drive unstoppable with incredible offers on our entire collection of new and pre-owned vehicles. So hurry into Ira Mazda today, because like the season itself, these offers are beautifully temporary.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Celtics starters built a big lead, but they're struggling off the bench now. The lead is down to 6, 37-31, with 9:42 to go in the first half. Here's how fragile the NBA is. Orlando loses to the Celtics at home on Sunday. They have a back-to-back their game. They're about to lose to the Portland Trailblazers, down by 5 in the final seconds. They come back. They win that game on the buzzer beater by Desmond Bain. Then they go to Madison Square Garden tonight. They're up by 21 late in the first half against the Knicks team that has not yet lost at Madison Square Garden.
I said Van Carroll is going to give you some problems now. He's starting to play with confidence and purpose.
Bain has come alive. That's the big difference for Orlando. So Baylor Shireman here going to get a chance to work his way out of the doghouse. Playing with White, Simons, Queta, and Josh Minot here. Derek White. Return to Simons. Right-hand dribble, slot drive, kick out Shireman. Shireman finds Derek White left side. Pretty good look at a three on the move. Circles the rim. The rim absolutely spit this one out after it circled the cylinder. And it goes out of bounds, Memphis ball.
Didn't really like the shot because he was leaning to his left there instead of being squared towards the rim.
Memphis with the ball within 6 now. Aldama, kick out. Landale up takes the three. Zips the cross-court pass. Just eludes Derek White. They're able to swing it out to Jalen Wells. His three is no good. Queta grabs another rebound.
Job by Queta. Keeping this ball high.
Celtics +3 on the glass after going +9 in the loss last night in Philadelphia. They've been a middle-of-the-pack rebounding team the last couple of weeks. Simons forced back to the outside by Prosper. Over the shoulder pass. Queta rolling to the basket. Makes the extra pass into the corner. Shireman's three. Online but too strong. Offensive rebound. Queta can't come up with it. Minot and Queta got there at the same time. Now Vince Williams puts it in the hands of Aldama. They try to enter to Landale with some smaller bodies in the paint. He throws out to the right corner. Prosper's three. Rims out. And Queta pulls down on the rebound. His 6th. Queta piling up some numbers tonight. 7.6 rebounds in 11 minutes. 3 for 3.
Celtics ducking a few here.
Simons, quiet to start against Jalen Wells. Here's the right-hand dribble, turning, forcing one up, no good. Rebound Landale. It's always tough when the coaching staff tells you, be more assertive, and then you kind of take it too far. Vince Williams drives through traffic, runs it up and in. Are they going to give him the basket?
Yes, they are.
Score without the foul.
A lot of continuation there with that play. The guy hit early.
Second foul on Queta. Vince Williams could make this a 3-point game. Celtics built a 14-point lead in about 10 minutes. It has very quickly evaporated there. The Grizzlies playing with a lot of energy. People are going to read a lot into whatever happens here tonight without John Morant. 3-point play, 17-6 is the Memphis run spanning the quarter break. And the lead is down to 3, 37-34. Jordan Walsh back in the game. At his first start of the year. Replacing Minot. Queta handoff Pritchard. Here's the lob. Pritchard lobs it in the air, and Queta had the ball behind him. Grabbed it and threw it down with 2 hands. That was not a pinpoint pass, but Queta made it work. He's had a great first half.
What a great play that was by Queta to catch that basketball in his stride.
And Jordan Walsh grabs a hold of Jaren Jackson after he got hit, and the offensive foul here is going to be on Jackson.
Jackson extended the elbow right into his neck, and Walsh stood his ground then.
he's dropping on, that's all Dama, barking out instructions to Cam Spencer. Jordan Walsh, 4K to dribble handoff. Pritchard, he is open, so he fires that straightaway three. Got it.
They're wide open coming off 10.
Celtics having a good half, shooting a three, 7 of 17. And Salo going to call a timeout, but they missed a lot of open shots. They're generating a lot of great looks here early on, as Salo knows it. That's why he grabs the timeout. 7:19 to go. First half, Boston 42, Memphis 34 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
NBA fans, the race for the Emirates NBA Cup is on.
When the games begin,
30 teams will start, but only 8 will advance. And only one champion will capture the cup. To finish first, they'll have to put the pedal to the metal. Who will capture the cup? Well, let's see what happens on the court.
Basketball is back.
Emirates NBA Cup Group Play continues every Friday on Prime.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Celtics by 8, 42-34. Midway through the second quarter. First quarter was brought to you by the Ford F-150. Look at the Ford dealers and Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup and #1 truck in brand loyalty. Celtics building lead. Memphis chipping away, and the Celtics keeping them at bay. And going back and forth between 4 and 10 the last 8-9 minutes or so. Celtics, I don't even want to say out loud what their record would be if they win tonight, but every Gen Alpha teenager is going to annoy the living heck out of their teachers tomorrow if they win and end up, 6-7. Caldwell Pope on the inbound of Spencer. Jaylen Brown back in the game to pick up Spencer. He has not yet attempted a 3 in this game. He's only taken 1 shot. You want to see that form. A lot of young players out there. Coward, Spencer. We saw a lot of Prosper. You're Spencer deep on the left side. Trying to go inside of Jackson against Jordan Walsh. He turns, lays it up. Jordan Walsh got a hand on it. Battle for the offensive rebound. Jordan Walsh taps it loose. Boucher can't get a hold of it. Jaren Jackson's got it, and he gets fouled. Muscles through, lays it in, and the foul. And the Celtics had 4 guys there and just could not grab the rebound.
Grab the ball. Get on the floor. Get the ball. Job with Walsh. Get in. Block this shot.
He did.
A piece of it. Ada comes in.
That was Boucher.
Excuse me.
So we've seen 2 guys who've been buried at the bottom of the bench, Shireman and Boucher, get a chance here from Joe Mazzulla in the first half, but failure to get a defensive rebound kills the Celtics again. 3-point play, 42-37, Boston by 5 on the ball midway through the second. Here's Jaylen Brown driving on Coward, moves it to Hauser, cutting in the paint. Too many bigs there, so he'll back it out to Pritchard. Finds Jaylen Brown, left-hand dribble, little push-off, knocks Coward away, 16-footer no good, gets his own rebound, shovel pass to Jordan Walsh for the layup. That's a great look and awareness by Jaylen Brown.
Up and under the wing then of the defender.
Celtics been good here with Jordan Walsh with the starting group. Jaren Jaren Jackson for Coward. Moves to Aldama. Free throw line against Jaylen Brown. Enter to Jaren Jackson trying to go on Jordan Walsh. Offensive foul. He hooked him again. So Jordan Walsh on Jackson. Stopped him once. Blocked his shot another time. And now he's drawn 2 fouls on. 2 offensive fouls on.
That time just kind of grabbed him on the leg as he was trying to go by. But Walsh being so physical. Let me see his play. Oh, easy hook there. Good call.
Sam Hauser.
Boy, he's looking for his shot, though.
Yeah, he is. Boucher hand to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard draws 2 guys, so he's going to float it to the far wing. Jordan Walsh is there, puts it to the floor once. Kick out Hauser. Deep 3 straight away. No good. Back iron. High arcing rebound. Comes down to Coward. Coward dribbling with his left hand, calling a play with his right. Goes cross court. The veteran Caldwell Pope. Multiple-time NBA champion. They enter to Jackson. They want to go at Walsh here. Walsh holding his ground. Jackson turns. This time he draws the contact on Walsh. He'll get free throws.
Walsh is battling. Man, that's all you ask at that point when a guy like that can take almost anybody in the league and he's left-handed. Look at the elbow in his chest. Another elbow in his chest. One more for good measure. I didn't like that call because Walsh seemed like he didn't really hit him with the body or anything.
First free throw for Jaren Jackson is good. The Celtics have to get Keita back in there. This is an issue with Keita kind of running out of gas. Friday night in Orlando when he played a career-high 30 minutes. He's approaching 12 minutes now. We still have 5:35 to go in the first half. Jordan Walsh comes out.
See, I would have to be going. I'd have to find Jackson as much as I could now to get the Celtics in more foul difficulty.
That's what we said at the start of the game. That was the key guy here for Memphis with John Moran out. 44-39, Boston by 5. Jaylen Brown ducks the shoulder, pulls up at the elbow. Jumper is good.
Boy, he has worked on those jump shots. They have become reliable.
Jalen's got 6 on 3 of 6 shooting. 46-39, Boston by 7. Spencer not even looking for a shot. They're looking for Jackson this time on the Hauser on. Jackson falls down. Hauser pulled the rug and the ball goes out of bounds off Jaren Jackson. Hauser trying to get it in quick. Puts it in the hands of Pritchard trying to catch Jackson on the ground. Quickly ahead to Jaylen Brown. Spins at the elbow. Stop and start on Coward. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass for Boucher. Turns to Pritchard, deep on the left side. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, Keita rolling to the basket. Pritchard spots him, lobs it down there, and it's going to result in a foul call. Yep.
Pushing him back, but no shot attempt here.
It's the second team foul on Memphis.
Pritchard is getting pretty good with this. Boy, he just pushed him in the back, boy. Your lower back, if you get pushed like that as an older person, you're out. You're out for about 3 weeks.
Game 2 of the 4-game trip. This is the best chance for the Grizzlies to get a win. It's a difficult trip. New York, Cleveland, San Antonio, the other 3 games on the strip. Peyton Pritchard dribbles back out to the wing. Caldwell Pope had his hands down, but Peyton Pritchard says man down as he buries a 3, and the Celtics push the lead back to 10.
Short.
Yeah, the 3 is short. They're calling this a 2 for now. We'll revisit it. Coward will try from the corner. That is no good. Boucher grabs the rebound. For the moment, it's 48-39. Pritchard for Jaylen Brown straight away. He's going to try a deep 3. Got it.
Followed that pass help then. Stood behind that big pick being set by one guy in particular. That's Keita.
Thomas Isolo calls a timeout as the Grizzlies go down by double digits again. 4:16 to go first half. Boston 51, Memphis 39 to the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will be along. Celtics up by 12 with 4:16 to go in the first half. A lot of cool stuff for Joe to be talking about. Halftime and after the game with the Bruins, now the hottest team in the NHL. Needless to say, the fact that Drake May has moved to the top of the list of favorites for MVP in the National Football League is extraordinary. I don't want to say trap game, but well, it has all the makings of it tomorrow night hosting the Jets.
But you said it.
I said it out loud, and going to call it like it is. Busy NBA night as well. Said Orlando up by 20 in New York. Knicks haven't lost a home game yet. It's funny, you look at the Celtics, the body of work, and people that are really unhappy with the 5-7 record. Most of these losses here, with the exception of the Utah game, have come to teams that are all in the top 6 in their respective conferences. Cedric Howard dribbles to 14 feet and gets fouled on the jump shot by Jaylen Brown.
That's one thing Jaylen was talking about. Went back in the locker room and talked about him getting fouls, and he's trying to say he got all basketball here. Him on the arm.
Fought through the Landale screen, and I think they're saying he didn't get the ball, but it's a left hand. There wasn't a lot of contact, but I think that's what they called. Coward gets the first free throw.
So Jaylen said to me, he said, you know, these calls he's getting, he said, I'm just going to have to be quiet. But he said, look, there's so many times I get those little ticky-tack fouls. He said, what upsets me is they'll give one on one end, but not give it to me on my offensive end.
Coward gets the free throws, 51-41. Boston by 10. 4 minutes to go in the first half right now if you're syncing up. Jaylen Brown throws the left shoulder into Prosper. Creates some room at the free throw line. His jumper is good again. There are nights it just looks like he's not going to miss. 5 of 8 shooting for Jaylen Brown. He's got 11. Hasn't been to the line yet. Working his way into paint, Vince Williams creates some room for Landale. Tried to bank it, no good, and loose ball foul. Boucher drew it.
Loose ball foul on Memphis is
it's on Prosper.
Pretty good minutes there for Boucher, who has been on a milk carton. Come in, all you want to do is do something positive as you keep going along with your team.
Gives Joe Mazzulla 4 minutes. Baylor Shireman got a couple of minutes earlier. 12 Celtics have played here in the first half on this back-to-back. Jaylen Brown switches to the right hand, drives on Prosper, runs it up with the right hand, no good. That might have got partially blocked, missed the rim by a mile. Coward leading a 4-on-3. Euro step around Derek White, but didn't have enough on the shot. Couldn't get it up over the rim. Celtics have the rebound. Pritchard, bounce pass lead. Jaylen Brown in the paint, scoops it up and in.
Look, great sidestep there. He jumped right by that defender.
Running off misses. 11-2 is the Boston run. They push the lead back to 14, matching the largest lead. 2:53 to go in the first half. Starting five's been really good for the Celtics tonight. Coward down the right side, cradles the ball, hand off to Prosper, sidles around Garza and reverses it up and in. 55-43, 12-point Boston lead. Pritchard stop and start. Kick to the far corner. White floats it out of the left wing for a wide open Jaylen Brown. 3 no good. Offensive rebound. Derek White sneaks in behind everybody and lays it in.
Derek White inside out.
Celtics now +3 on the glass. Vince Williams in the paint. Back out for Landale. Doesn't want to shoot that 3 with the Grizzlies down by 14. Long cross court. Jackson checks his feet. Lefty 3 is no good. Rebound Garza. Celtics can take their largest lead here with 2:09 to go in the first half. Peyton Pritchard. Push pass for Jaylen Brown. Wide open. 3. Money.
Boy, he walked into that one. And smart thing, Peyton Pritchard waited. He saw the hot man coming behind. Let him roll. Let him roll. The defense collapsed. Easy shot for a great shooter. And he's hot.
Isolo just spending those timeouts like they were penny. Oh, there are no more pennies. 60-43. Celtics have their largest lead, up by 17.
No more pennies.
Social, yeah, they announced that today. The penny is they minted the last penny, so it's going out of circulation eventually. Your pennies are still good. You can still, but it's the expressions now. Penny for your thoughts.
Well,
penny wise, pound foolish.
Question them. So, what are we going to start rounding it out now, or rounding it down?
Do you round up or do you round down? That's going to be
whenever I go someplace, they always ask me that. You want to round up? I was like, no. How about rounding down? And they're like, we don't do that. And I said, well, I don't do it either.
Well, Celtics are up by 17 if you want to round that up. A 41-point first half in Philadelphia last night. Tonight on the back-to-back, they've got 60 already with 2:02 to go in the first half.
good movement, attacking the rim. Defense has been good, especially talking about that first unit club that's been out there.
Celtics got to 60 points last night midway through the third quarter. There tonight with 2 minutes left in the second. A lot of teams on back-to-backs tonight, including the three other teams in the NBA, all in the Western Conference, playing their 13th game tonight. OKC, Golden State, and these Memphis Grizzlies. Vince Williams, long cross court. Jalen Wells open for three. That comes up short. Grizzlies just 3 of 19 from distance. That is not sustainable if they're going to stay in this game. Pritchard dribbles into the paint, floats it down low to Garza. Garza ball fake, return to Pritchard. Free throw line jumper, rims out. Offensive rebound, Garza whips it back to Pritchard. This time he'll find Jaylen Brown. Jalen down the right side against Coward, draws a double team. Oh, back over his shoulder to Peyton Pritchard. Three, though, rims out. Rebound. Garza couldn't get the offensive board, even though he was inside out. Grizzlies coming the other way. Jared Jackson. Little handoff for Aldama. Steps to his left. Doesn't want the three over Pritchard. This pass almost stolen by Garza. Instead, Williams has it back. Returns it in the corner for Aldama. Wide open three, no good. Hauser does not grab the rebound. He just deflects it. Memphis gets it. Aldama misses another three, and just a brutal shooting half for Memphis. Both teams traveled fairly late last night with short flights. Derek White steps to his right, three in the air, swish. And that's the difference in the game is very simple. Celtics are making their threes. The Grizzlies are not, and Boston's up by 20. And finally, the Grizzlies knock one down. Jaren Jackson. 63-46. Celtics by 17. Celtics, with the one exception of the game in Orlando, have had 20-point leads in every game they've won this year. 2 for 1 here for the Celtics. 35 seconds to go in the half. Jaylen Brown up fake on Coward. Left-hand dribble drive. He's going to step through two men. Missed the reverse layup. Offensive rebound. Nobody boxes out Garza, and he lays it in.
Look at Garza, just works, man. He never stops, and therefore you can't box him out.
65-46. 7-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down towards halftime. Vince Williams shakes off Garza, moves it right side. Coward steps around Jaylen Brown, returns it on the wing. Jackson up fakes, now takes one over Garza. Tough shot, no good. Hauser has the rebound. Celtics have 8 seconds. Pritchard wants it. This is his time. Pritchard, 4 seconds. Pritchard half court. Pritchard races into the paint. Pritchard scoops and scores with 1.2 to go. Coward will miss from half court, and Peyton Pritchard, who famously hit the half-court shot in the NBA Finals that gave the Celtics a 21-point halftime lead on their way to the championship, gives them a 21-point lead with that drive end-to-end. Joe Murray coming up, scores from around the NBA. You name it, he's got it. Celtics lead the Grizzlies 67-46. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your Boston area Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
This November, Window Nation puts an end to your window problems. You'll save big, too, with 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0 interest for 5 years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends soon. So, schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Beware the holiday buffering.
Who are you?
the ghost of internet past here to slow down right when your guests arrive.
Not this year. We got Verizon's 100% fiber optic home internet. Scored a limited time offer for $20 a month and locked in the price for 3 years.
Fios home internet, that's scary fast.
Now we can all stream, video chat, and game at the same time. So bye.
Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch to Fios home internet today. Fios 300 megabits per second plan at $20 a month with autopay. Any Verizon mobile phone plan and bonus discount. Price guarantee applies to base monthly rate only for my home customers. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Alex Barth. Join our broadcast Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Brook Casino. Q&A with Vince Wilfork, plus complimentary barbecue tastings featuring his GHI 75 barbecue sauce. Gotta have it. Free event 18 plus. The Brook, just over the border in New Hampshire. LiveFreeAndPlay.com.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Jaylen Brown in the paint, scoops it up and in.
Look, great sidestep there. He jumped right by that defender.
Running off misses. 11-2 is the Boston run. They push the lead back to 14, matching the largest lead. 2:53 to go in the first half. Starting five's been really good.
Well, starting five has been good tonight. Welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Well, the Celtics have a big lead right now, 67-46. That's the score, everybody. Everybody's happy. Jaylen Brown, well, I think he's still happy. 16 minutes, 16 points. That would be 1 point a minute, Joe Ma. Not bad, huh? How about 4 rebounds? Could have used that one last night, though, Jaylen. It's a new game. 3 assists, 7 of 13 shooting, 2 for 4 from downtown. He's leading the way for the Celtics with 16 first half points. I think someone's getting a little hot. Could we call it white hot? His name's Derek White. Let's hear from Derek White.
It was right, 3 in the air, swish. And that's the difference in the game is very simple. Celtics are making their threes. The Grizzlies are not, and Boston's up by 20.
That's Derek White, everybody. 17 minutes, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Shout out to the guys in the back when I threw him a curveball on that one. But he went 3 for 5 from downtown. We all like threes, right? Whee! Speaking of threes, this man went 2 for 4 from downtown. He's still starting. His name's Peyton Pritchard. 10 minutes, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Hey! Let's hear it for Peyton Pritchard.
4K to dribble handoff. Pritchard, he is open, so he fires that straightaway 3. Got it.
They wide open coming off the end.
Celtics having a good half, shooting a 3, 7 of 17. And Salo going to call a timeout, but they missed a lot of open shots. They're generating a lot of great looks here early on. As Salo knows it, that's why he grabs the timeout. 7:19 to go. First half, Boston 42, Memphis 34.
That was 9 points. Now it's way more than that. How about Neemias Queta starting tonight? 13 minutes, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. I don't want to cut him short. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Who else is starting? Oh, Jordan Walsh. He's starting? Yep. 8 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks. 0 for 1 from downtown. So what does that mean for Josh Minot? Well, he's why not Minot? 7 minutes, no points. That's not good. 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Fouls. Whoa, a Chris Boucher sighting? No points. Sam Hauser played 15 minutes. He had 2 points, 2 rebounds, no threes. And how about Luka Garza, everybody? 8 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. He's getting better. He's played 10 minutes tonight. Let's hear from the big man.
Pretty Simons against Spencer, finds Garza. He'll try a straightaway 3, and that's the thing he can do.
Well, he didn't step out. He didn't guard him from there.
Luka Garza. Shout out to Eddie Palladino. How about Anthony Simons? They going to let him play late in the game tonight? 3 points, 4 assists. Oh, a Baylor Shireman's. All the guys are playing, huh? Whole bench is getting going. Well, let's see what happens second half, everybody. We'll get your sports of headlines. We'll take a look around the scores around the league and whatever else is going on in the world. Cy Young Awards, Patriots tomorrow. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have your headlines next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Coleman.
It's electric.
Call Coleman Electric. We'll yank your old wires, upgrade your panel, recess your lights, and charge up the EV. For any power problem or project, call Coleman Electric, and we'll be at your house in the flick of a switch. And if the switch is broken, we'll be there quicker. Coleman.
It's electric.
Pain relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. Use your body's own healing power to make pain disappear. Call QC Kinetics today for a free consultation. 617-644-PAIN.
The holidays are here, and so is the best deal of the season. Get Astound Gig Wi-Fi for just $40 a month forever. No, seriously, $40. Your price forever. No hikes, no hidden fees. Just super fast Wi-Fi that keeps up with everything you stream, shop, and share this season. And right now, you'll even get a $200 gift card. It's our biggest holiday deal, and it won't last long. Lock in your forever price today at astound.com. Restrictions apply. See astound.com for details.
Cancer has a mortal enemy, Dana-Farber. For nearly 80 years, Dana-Farber's advanced discoveries have helped people everywhere get their life back. Because nothing is as effective against cancer as breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. If your world is touched by cancer, Dana-Farber is Boston's cancer specialist. Learn more at danafarber.org/specialist.
Head into the 99 restaurant for hot, hearty helpings. Dig into our home-style chicken pot pie with tons of chicken and a flaky crust. Or warm your belly with our classic Yankee pot roast loaded with slow-simmered beef. So grab your friends and come on in. You gotta love the nines.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scoreboard from around the league, brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard, everybody. Bucks 72. They're losing 83-72. Pistons up 92-74 on the Bulls. It's the Magic 73. New York 58. Cavs, well, they trail the Heat 69-66 at halftime. Rockets 40, Wizards 29, Pelicans and Trailblazers 36-35. Warriors trailing the Spurs. I want to watch that game. Well, the Spurs are winning 35-22, and I'm already watching the Celtics. Just underway, Dallas and the Suns later on tonight. Lakers, Thunder, Hawks, Kings. Denver travels to the Clippers. Well, Patriots are in action tomorrow night. They'll take on the Jets. Ramondre Stevenson, Kayshon Boutte, Austin Hooper, all out for that one. Bruins won 7 in a row. They play Ottawa tomorrow night. And Paul Skeens and Tariq Skubal, your Cy Young Award winners. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra oil change. Valvoline is an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Second half's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligence finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Beware the holiday buffering.
Who are you?
The ghost of internet past here to slow down right when your guests arrive.
Not this year. We got Verizon's 100% fiber optic home internet. Scored a limited time offer for $20 a month and locked in the price for 3 years.
Fios home internet, that's scary fast.
Now we can all stream, video chat, and game at the same time. So bye.
Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch to Fios Home Internet today. Fios 300 megabits per second plan at $20 a month with autopay. Any Verizon mobile phone plan and bonus discount. Price guarantee applies to base monthly rate only for my home customers. Terms apply.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
And Blake with.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight. A second chance to make a winning impression for the Raptors on the road and end the Celtics win streak. Van Vliet with 13 seconds gets it in safe to Lowry. Smart down in his defensive stance. Lowry moves it right side to DeRozan against Jaylen Brown. 6 seconds to go. DeRozan, 2 dribbles to the left hand. Spins, fades to the free throw line. Bounces out. Rebound. Tatum and Ibaka battle. The clock hits triple zeros, and the Celtics have done it again.
Wow! Oh, you made it happen when I didn't think you could. Dog biscuits for everybody.
There is nothing better than to hear one of those high-energy Max performances.
Yeah. Won't have one tonight. I feel like I'm like a player tonight, man. Like, I just, whew.
I don't know if we were on a second night of a, I don't think we were on the second night of a back-to-back. Back then, on November 12th, that was 2017, by the way. That was DeMar DeRozan missing a shot. Wonder where DeMar DeRozan is going to end up this year with Sacramento if they start to unload their different pieces. That was the game 12 of the 16-game winning streak that the Celtics went on after they went 0-2 in the aftermath of the Gordon Hayward injury. Crazy how time flies. That was 8 years ago. Here tonight, Celtics take a 21-point lead into the second half. Starting unit, which included Jordan Walsh tonight, has been really good. 67-46. Memphis is missing a lot of open threes. Celtics are not missing there as Derek White dribbles to the elbow. His jumper no good. Back iron. Long rebound. Jaylen Brown pounces on it. Shovels it back to Derek White. Open three. No good. Keita, another offensive rebound. Double pump. Scores easily.
I'm surprised that they're not rebounding better.
This is a bad effort by the Grizzlies here. It's going to be interesting to see how they play without John Morant. The mood actually looks like it's gotten worse. Missed three from the corner. Derek White gets fouled, trying to grab the defensive rebound. Celtics are just dominating a team that is not playing well right now.
It's not competing right now.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. When you think about competing and doing what you need to do, but these guys just aren't competing. That's how you get a coach fired, buddy.
Well, no chance they're firing the coach. There's only 15 games into his career. That's why. Peyton Pritchard Or Jordan Walsh puts it to the floor, drives, gets blocked from behind. That was Jaren Jackson. He tried to drive against him. That's a defensive player of the year kind of guy right there.
That's the thing about Jackson, boy. He was a beast defensively. You could think about the opportunities he's had, man, been killing people.
Derek White will trigger the under out of bounds. Fielded by Peyton Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard against Jalen Wells. Floats it to the left wing. Derek White attacks, feels contact, runs it up no good, but Derek White will get some free throws. Celtics giving away free throws again. 12-3 Memphis in the first half, but it hasn't mattered as they're winning a turnover margin, but those little numbers that the Celtics need to win have not mattered tonight because the three-point shooting disparity has been so ridiculous.
And when you think about a game and a team that's struggling, you got to do everything right, and you got to be hustling. But this John Morant thing is not going to go away. And they're going to have to make a decision about what they're going to do and what they can get for a guy like John Morant.
And you have to ask yourself, what is John Morant now? Derek White gets the free throws. Celtics have pushed the lead to 25 now. One of their largest of the young season. 71-46. Caldwell Pope closed down by Pritchard. Jaren Jackson exposes the ball. Jaylen Brown can't knock it away. Jalen Wells going to swing it. Caldwell Pope driving. Vince Williams, I should say, trying to put it up with the left hand. No good. Another rebound, Jordan Walsh. Celtics now +8 on the glass. Pritchard. Left side of the floor. Blitz to the sideline by Caldwell Pope. Kick out Jordan Walsh. Open three. No good. Back iron. Long rebound. Derek White's got it. Oh, no look. Kick out to Pritchard for another three.
Well, you want to get well? You want to get one stats up?
This was a 5-point game midway through the second quarter. 30-7 is the Boston run. Lead by 28. 74-46. Landale spinning, jump hook, no good. Rebound punched all the way out to Jalen Wells. Landale throws to the corner. Off faking Vince Williams. And a foul, Caldwell Pope. Return to Vince Williams. Corner three for the lefty. Nope. Rebound Jordan Walsh. Wow. This is a bad performance here by the Grizzlies. Jaylen Brown. Dribbling between his legs against Vince Williams. Pull up, just lean forward with the shoulder, knocked him over like a tackling dummy, and is called for the offensive foul.
Move that basketball. Don't have to dribble it. You can just take that ball and do anything you want to.
Grizzlies
with this team.
Are wearing dark jerseys tonight, so no evidence of a stain.
Or a pulse.
Jaylen Brown, well, no, it's that Jaylen Brown thing. It's gone viral with whatever he's putting in his hair. He's been staining different uniforms with these collisions. Driving baseline, Jaren Jackson, two-hand slam. Good feed from Caldwell Pope. Ends the latest run, which was 11-0 for the Celtics. It's 74-48, 9:13 to go in the third. And these teams did play in the preseason at FedEx Forum. Celtics will be there late in the year this year. Will John Morant be there when we get there? Peyton Pritchard, over the shoulder pass. Jordan Walsh up, fakes the three. Returns it to Pritchard, 4 to shot clock. Pritchard puts it in the right hand, now to left, spins, fades away at the elbow. Oh my goodness. He just hit a Jaylen Brown shot. Peyton Pritchard, 6 of 10 tonight, trying to get healthy on this basketball carcass that is the Memphis Grizzlies right now. Jaren Jackson for Caldwell Pope. Lobs on the inside, looking for Landale. Picked off by Derek White. Here come the Celtics again. Chance to take a 30-point lead.
Wow, that went fast.
It did. Peyton Pritchard, left-hand dribble, shuttle pass. Derek White finds Jaylen Brown on the wing. A couple of dribbles in the paint. Handoff. Keita, flip shot up and good. And the Celtics lead by 30. 78-48. Landale cranks up a three. No good. Rebound, Keita. The Grizzlies are 4 for 26 from three.
They have quit.
Third for 30-point lead already. Jaylen Brown, ball fake, drives and gets fouled. Knocked down at the rim by Jaren Jackson. At least Jaren Jackson's competing. Jaylen Brown taking his time before he goes to the free throw line, getting pulled up. Celtics have had 30-point leads now. Said 3 times in the first 13 games at New Orleans. Last Wednesday here against Washington. And now tonight.
Well, if you are a team, we talked about teams that you have to beat coming into your place. What an advertisement it is for Brooklyn when you play them.
If you're wondering, as I was right now, Celtics had 14 30-point leads last year, with obviously a 60-win team. And they're on pace for more than that now, or not quite the 1/6 mark.
How is I haven't been keeping up with. How's Drew Holiday been doing?
Drew Holiday's had a really good year.
Okay.
So he's a lot more involved than he's a bigger part of their offense than he was here, obviously. Jaylen Brown gets the free throw. He's 1 of 2. So we're at 79-48. First free throw for Jaylen Brown today. Spencer finally launches a 3 and knocks it down. This kid's a crazy shooter. 79-51, Boston by 28. 7:44 to go in the third. Pritchard taking Jalen Wells with him to the basket. Double pump on that power layup, draws the foul. And Peyton Pritchard will go to the free throw line.
Got his man up there, got him in the popcorn popper, went right to the body. When the game is played and one team doesn't want to play, in the NBA, you're going to get embarrassed.
First free throw for Peyton Pritchard. No good. He has not been great from the free throw line this year.
That's why Jaylen Brown jumped in front of him.
(80-51) after Pritchard gets 1 of 2. Landale from the free throw line knocks it down. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter for a big. 80-53 is the Boston lead. Pritchard for Sam Hauser, straightaway 3, no good, wide right. Grizzlies have the rebound. Jalen Wells had Aldama ahead of the field, didn't go there, dribbles it up himself and misses the little bunny, gets his own rebound, misses the putback, and the rebound goes out of bounds off Hauser. Luka Garza is the new Al Horford, lying to the referees about out-of-bounds plays. Oh, it went off his leg, it went off his leg. No, it didn't. Howard on the under out of bounds. Spencer, corner 3. Nope. Rebound, Garza. Grizzlies 5 of 28 from 3. Jaylen Brown lines up Aldama, dribbling between his legs. Kick out, Pritchard, deep 3 right side. Nope. Rebound, Garza. Offensively, has another offensive board. The Garzilla kicks to the corner for a Peyton Pritchard 3.
Peyton Pritchard feasting today. Feasting.
83-53. Celtics 12 of 29, Memphis 5 of 28 from 3. That's the game right now. Here's a 3 from Landale. That's good. And Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. 6:31 to go, third quarter. Boston 83, Memphis 56 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and of new gifts. The smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and of new toys. along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics in command, up by 27 midway through the third. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics radio network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Grandy Max, year 25 for us. Sold out TD Garden, year 31 for this building. 13 men have now scored 2,000 points in this building. Derek White just became the 13th Celtic for 3.5 seasons now. Some fun names on the list. He's about to pass Eric Williams, Isaiah Thomas, and Ray Allen. He'll end up in the top 10 before this year is over. Peyton Pritchard could too. He's only about 300 points behind Derek White. Anthony Simons didn't shoot it great, but 4 assists in the first half. Finds Jaylen Brown, throws a shoulder into Coward, steps back on him and knocks down the free throw line jumper. Cedric Coward is getting a little NBA education from Jaylen Brown tonight.
Yeah, that's just, you can't stop that.
How many times we've said that about these Jaylen shots tonight? He's 8 of 14. Coward's left side 3 is no good. Rebound, Landale and Garza battle. It's going to go off. Garza out of bounds. Garza calling for a replay review, and Joe Mazzulla giving that casual look back to Matt Reynolds and deciding if it's worth it or not.
Joe said, do you want me to call it?
Yeah, they're talking about it. He gave Garza the second look, like, are you sure? Because don't embarrass me out here in a 29-point lead. Yeah, time and score. You say time to score. Time to challenge? No.
To score.
Inbound gets to Spencer. His baseline jumper is no good. He's missed some shots he usually makes. Pritchard racing into the front court. Drops back to Sam Hauser. Tried to force the entry to Garza. Aldama saw it coming. Slapped it away. Caldwell Pope squares to the right side. His 3 is no good. Pritchard chases down the rebound. Keeps himself in bounds and moves it ahead to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen for Garza. He's got a step past Spencer. Runs it up and in.
Wow, that wasn't a foul in it. We tried to wrap him up. I guess if it not going in, they'd call the foul. Uh-oh, right, Caldwell Pope was hurt.
43-17 is the run, and things just went from bad to worse as Caldwell Pope got shaken up. He is doubled over near the Memphis bench. First one over to put a hand on his back is John Morant. 5:29 to go third quarter. Boston 87, Memphis 56 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics radio network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. 98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your Boston area Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Colonials, Capes, and Victorians, high-rises, townhomes, and triple-deckers. No matter the kind of place you live in, it's your home. That's why at National Grid, we offer energy-saving programs and bill management solutions to help keep it more comfortable and efficient, from home energy assessments to rebates, plus guidance throughout the process. We're here for your home every step of the way. Visit ngrid.com/here4you to learn more. National Grid is a proud sponsor of Mass Save.
Hey, it's Big Jim. Heading to a game at the Garden this season, just take the train to North Station. With commuter rail, kids 11 and under always ride free. And if the game's on a weekend, you can ride with $10 weekends. So don't be late battling traffic and parking. Yuck. Buy tickets from a conductor on board or with the M-Ticket app and take the train straight to the game.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics history brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. If you have a property disaster, go visit BLUSky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. This could be a this day in Celtics history down the road. Driving and falling in the paint, and it's Prosper who's crashing everywhere here. They're going to call the foul on Garza. He'll get free throws with Boston up by 31 with 5:16 to go in the third. Celtics trying to beat Memphis. Talking about a one-sided rivalry. Celtics win here tonight, and they're up by 31 midway through the third.
Garza got caught there.
Would be 18 out of 20 against Memphis.
Had his hand on Prosper's leg. That's a veteran move right there. You can't see you're looking up at the left hand, which is challenging, but the right hand, you got him by the hip, pulling the way, and then you're gonna miss the innocent. I didn't do anything. I wasn't really running.
Free throw's good.
You know that joke is about 75 years old now.
Well, it's not. It was Richard Pryor. It wasn't really running. That would have been late 70s, so almost 50 years. It's that HBO special Richard Pryor had. I'll never forget the day he died. We were in Dallas. It was a game night. We were talking to Doc Rivers about it. Pritchard drives, penetrates, lobs down low to Garza. Easy flip shot, no resistance whatsoever here. Celtics shooting 54%, leading by 31. Aldama. Kick out to the lefty, and it's knocked down by Vince Williams. His second three. 89-61, just the seventh for Memphis in 32 tries. Celtics three-point defense have been slipping back towards the middle of the pack of the NBA. This should help it tonight. Jaylen Brown pull up three, front iron no good, crashing his Simons. Offensive rebound, kick out Pritchard. His three is no good, and the Grizzlies have the rebound. That was the three knocked down by Coward, cutting it to 25. I was curious how many offensive rebounds that was for Simons this year. 5. 4:08 to go in the third. Simon steps to his left. Tough follow-up shot. Is no good. Offensive rebound. Jaylen got a punch at it. Nothing doing. Bad lead pass by Aldama. Thrown away, picked up by Simons. It's almost like the Grizzlies are showboating down by 30. They're playing a sloppy game when they're already getting embarrassed. They went down big early in New York last night. That was with John Morant. Jaylen Brown return left side. Simons three. Swish.
Simons says, don't leave me.
Second of the night for Simons. 92-64. They enter the Coward. He gets in behind Pritchard. Two-hand slam, and now we're just running Summer League, trading baskets, which is great if you're up by 30, but not so much if you're down by 30. 92-66. Lead down to 26 for the Celtics. 3:15 to go in the third. Celtics trying to get within the game of 500. Simons finds Hauser, open three, no good, back iron.
These aren't even close.
No, they're not. Sam Hauser thinks so much attention is being paid to White and Pritchard. As the bounce entry gets to Prosper, he reversed it up and in and gets the foul on Pritchard. And the only little two baby runs that the Grizzlies have made in this game have been with Prosper on the floor. Joe Mazzulla going to call on a timeout, and he doesn't want to see his team go into a home run trot. Keep it here with 3:03 to go in the third. Boston lead is 24.
The opportunity today is to close these guys out. All you got to do is play defense, take good shots, and boy, tell you what, Hauser just can't make any. I mean, he's been inside, out, some of them wide open. That time, just a little challenge, but not enough for him to miss that poorly. Sometimes when you're a great shooter, you can't throw it in the ocean if you're in the middle of that boat.
What gets you out of it?
I just think you just have to keep shooting your way out of it and try to be confident. For me, it was a layup opportunity. But because Sam doesn't play in the paint, you're not going to have layup opportunities. You're going to continually have jump shots.
Sam Hauser, his last 28 three-point attempts, how many has he made?
2.
4. 4 for 28.
Wow.
So Joe Mazzulla, that was it's not listed as a coach's challenge, but they've taken the basket away from Omax. But they do call the foul on Pritchard, so they'll take the bucket away. And so by definition, then it cannot be a shooting foul.
Joe Mazzulla playing all the games, all the cards today.
Sam Hauser, last 5 games, 1 for 8, 1 for 6, 1 for 5, 0 for 1, 1 for 4, and then tonight tack on 0 for 4. Spencer penetrates, kick out. Here comes Prosper racing into the paint. Whoa. He took an awful lot of steps on the way in. Call for traveling. So that goes from a 3-point play from Prosper to nothing for Memphis. And now the Celtics get it back up by 26. 2:50 to go in the third. I haven't had a chance to talk about this great Noah LaRoche offense here for Memphis because the offense has been terrible. Simons dribbles to 18 feet, jumper on the move, falling away to his left, no good. Offensive rebound comes right to Shireman, but they're calling a loose ball foul on the Celtics.
Looks at Garza. He's hammered down, but I didn't think it was much of a foul. Not in a game like this.
Joe Mazzulla wants to see his team run through the tape, earn these days off. Celtics will play just 2 games in the next 8 days. It seemed like a vacation. Aldama, fall away long jumper from the left side, no good. Shireman, a couple of stints tonight, grabs the rebound. We've seen Shireman, we've seen Boucher in this game. Josh Minot coming off the bench for the first time in a while. Hand off Hauser, looking for a shot, can't find it. Moves into the left corner. Shireman never brings the ball down as he knocks down the 3. Shireman will be happy to see the Nets coming in. That was his career game last year in March when the Nets were here, and he could not miss.
So I thought he was going to take a big leap this year. Early sample, but
Spencer drives, throws to the left corner. He's got 3 from Williams. He's knocked down 2 in a row. 95-69. Celtics scored 100 points in the loss last night in Philadelphia. They're going to get there before the third quarter's over tonight. Garza for Simons. Now Hauser off the curl. Right side 3. No good. Rebound. Garza grabs it, steals it from Aldama, and lays it in easily. Sam now 4 for his last 29. Aldama's 3 is good. (97-72). Grizzlies have only chipped 6 points off that deficit from 31 to 25. Minute 12 to go in the third. Hauser, another good look. Left side 3. Nope. Grizzlies have the rebound.
They're still chunking.
Vince Williams, stop and start. Spins on Minot.
3 seconds.
Holds his ground. So the kick out Spencer. Shireman chases him. 8 on the shot clock. Aldama is hogtied by Hauser. So they call the foul as soon as the ball comes in there. That's going to put the Celtics over the limit. So Aldama will get free throws.
Yeah, getting yourself out of a hole sometimes by being a 3-point shooter is tough because your opportunities are always pretty much 3s. And you don't get the easy. And, you know, Sam doesn't go to the free throw line a lot. So what you want to do, you want to see a couple of them go in.
You want to sum up the first 13 games for the Celtics. There's been great effort. You've had the emergence of Cade, a lot of good stuff. But when you look at all the things that have gone wrong, Aldama makes the free throws. Sam Hauser and the shooting problems that have come with Derek White and Peyton Pritchard not getting the same shots. Massive struggles on the defensive glass. Offensive possessions that have gotten away late. It all comes back to Tatum. It all comes back to everything is connected. Simons. Pressured by Aldama. Kick out Hauser. Crazy deep 3. And that's the one that goes. And there's your 100 points. Celtics match last night's total with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. 100-74.
Yeah,
Hauser had been 4 of 29 from 3 until that make.
And all you wanted to see was one go in.
6 on the shot clock, 12 on the game clock as we count it down to the third quarter. Vince Williams gives up the hot potato to Aldamo, falls away, crazy shot, no good. Rebound, Minot, 4 seconds. Minot looking around, he's going to try the half-court heave, and he throws it over the top of the backboard. It's about the only thing that's gone wrong for the Celtics offensively tonight. They led by 8 at the end of 1. They led by 21 at halftime, up by 26 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at the Garden. Boston 100, Memphis 74 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Engines rev, are you listening?
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics plus 15, plus 13 on the glass, plus 6 points off turnovers, plus 15 from the 3. Scored 100 last night in the loss at Philly. They have that now as we go to the fourth quarter. Celtics up 100-74.
Well, movement of the basketball good, making sure you don't turn the basketball over, and just continue to compete on your defensive end.
Celtics begin the fourth quarter with White, Kata, Simons, Minot, Shireman. Some big plus-minus numbers for the starters here tonight. Jackson running jump hook is no good, and the rebound belongs to Simons. If I'm Isolo, I'm not sure I'm playing Jaren Jackson here in the fourth quarter. But
wow.
Simon straightaway 3 off balance. No good. Long rebound comes all the way out to Derek White. Celtics tonight, 15 offensive rebounds. The top 12 team on the offensive glass. White feels contact from behind, knocks down a 12-footer, score and the foul. And the Celtics are just cuffing the Grizzlies around.
Yeah, they're just toying with them now. But what I like about it is go ahead and put them to sleep. If you don't want to play, then what did your guy Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce say? Well, everybody's a professional, and Paul Pierce said, whoa, wait. That's what we're supposed to do when we play a team that's beneath us.
Free throw good for Derek White. Nice comeback night here for Derek White, getting himself healthy. 6 of 11, 20 points on 11 shots. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Celtics lead again by 29. Jackson, great move on Minot. Puts it back in that left hand as he bullies his way in on the baseline. Flips it up and in, 103-76. 16 points for Jackson.
Can you build around Jackson? Or do you think he's going to be better served if he goes someplace else? He's a great defender to score the basketball.
I think he is when I call him a complimentary player, I mean he's an outstanding complimentary player. The way Evan Mobley is to Donovan Mitchell, he could be that kind of player. Minot corner 3 is no good. Defensive rebound for Prosper. Prosper's going to hurt somebody, possibly himself, before this night is over. Lead on the right side. Jackson misses the 3. Rebound comes right back to him, but Minot knocks it away out of bounds. Celtics will keep it. 10:35 to go. I wouldn't be terribly upset if Derek White got pulled out of this game.
Yeah, I'll go along with you there. That almost sounds like the Hakeem Olajuwon story. Yeah.
That's it. We'll have time tonight. Jalen Wells at the baseline, steps through on Derek White and scores. 103-78. Margin is 25. 10-17 to go. Celtics are led by as many as 31. Still some work to do. Has a lot of time left. Derek White, return to Shireman. Pretty good look. Left side three. Got it. Shireman shooting with confidence tonight. He's knocked down a couple of threes. Celtics are 16 of 40 from distance. Memphis 10 of 37. That's your game right now. Williams tries to get the three back. No good. Rebound, Minot. Minot racing it into the front court. Celtics have made 23s only once this year. 21 in the blowout of the Cavs here 2 weeks ago. Prosper nearly travels. He has the Jackson, who drives, runs it with the right hand, and gets the bounce. 106-80. It's the 26-point Boston lead with 9:25 to go. Simons going behind the K to screen. Attacks, lost the ball. Wells punches it away. Simons turns it over. It's Williams. You got the start for John Morant tonight. Over the shoulder pass gives Jalen Wells a clean look at a three. It's no good. Rebound, Landale punches it away from Derek White out of bounds. Boston ball up by 26. Well, the Celtics had a chance to leapfrog Orlando to move back into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference tonight.
But when he says that,
as we check in at Madison Square Garden, still a big lead, or the lead is down to 12 for Orlando. It was 20 at halftime. 5:21 to go, 103-91 Orlando. Detroit is going to win and extend their lead in the East. They began the night a game and a half ahead of the Knicks. Could be 2.5 pretty soon here. Long jumper knocked down by Josh Minot. It's a three. He was behind the line. So Minot gets into the act. Right side three is a boulder from Prosper, out of bounds. Memphis ball. That is 8 different Celtics who have made threes tonight. Jordan Walsh started tonight, played 12 minutes. He is not someone who's made one.
Peyton Pritchard wants to come back in.
Well, a basketball game Peyton Pritchard wants to play in? That's shocking. Under out of bounds and safe for the Landale. Spencer dribbles to 17 feet, straightaway jumper, rims out, offensive rebound, Landale, and he is stuffed by Boucher and Minot. Loose ball picked up by Coward, but that's because Minot got pushed to the back. Loose ball foul on the Grizzlies.
Minot might have got hit in the face there.
It has been a minute since the Detroit Pistons led the Eastern Conference. They're about to go to 10-2. Again, this is what I'm saying about, think about the Boston losses now as you have a little more perspective. You lost at Detroit. They're leading the East. New York is second in the East. You lost on the road there. You split 2 games with Orlando on the road. You split 2 games with Philadelphia on the road. These are all top 6 teams. Simons over the shoulder pass. Boucher will try to get into the act, but his three is no good. And the rebound comes right to Spencer. Celtics had a chance to take their largest lead there. Exactly 8 minutes remaining. Right now, bad entry pass by Jackson. Boucher deflects it out of bounds. Memphis will keep it.
And Jackson is a big body guy. When he gets it going offensively, not a lot of guys can stop him. But plays pretty good defense. Rebounds.
Memphis also missing Ty Jerome. So many key pieces out. Howard forces one up, no good. Landale taps the offensive rebound to himself. They'll shovel pass in the paint. Howard misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and finally draws a foul. Boucher was turned sideways. Finally, the work on the offensive glass pays off for Memphis. Cleveland has cut that deficit to 4 as they go to the fourth quarter at Miami. Well, you know who's been unbelievable for the Heat? It's been Jaime Jaquez. He's probably the 6th man through the first month of the season. Norman Powell, 24. His replacement for the Clippers, Bradley Beal, now out for the year. Maybe he could go plant some trees.
Oh, sounds a little cold.
It's going to be really interesting to talk to Ty Lue when the Clippers get here on Sunday afternoon. Missed free throw. That's what the crowd reacts to. Free any size fries tomorrow. I like the optimism of that. You can get any size you want. You can get the small or the large. Your choice. For the same price. Under out of bounds, Landale. Or Jaren Jackson. Left-hand dribble around Minot. Goes Fishers to the right, misses the layup. Boucher grabs a tough rebound, then lost it. And he has it back. Gets it away to Pritchard. They're letting a lot of stuff go now. Celtics by 28. Pritchard driving past Spencer. Shovel to the corner. Minot open three. No good. Rebound. Boucher has it, but I think they're going to call a foul on Shireman.
No, Shireman.
Nope,
I thought
Shireman
he got fouled.
Loose ball foul on Memphis is number 8, Jaren Jackson Jr. That's his fifth.
Jackson wants to get out of this game. He's going to foul out.
It takes two to make a great fight, and the Grizzlies did not show up here with the disposition to make this a good fight. Celtics looking for the 30-point lead here with 7:21 to go. Down the left side, Simons kick out of the wing. Minot touches it out to a wide open Peyton Pritchard, who's really gotten healthy tonight. Another three for Pritchard, his fifth of the night. He's got 22. As the Celtics just rolling over the Grizzlies side in the back-to-back. Offensive foul called on Coward as he lowered the shoulder and decked Shireman on a moving screen.
That's the last thing you want to feel like that in that situation. You're getting a hard foul.
(112 to 81). Celtics trying to add to their largest lead.
Shot clock.
Simons with 5 in that shot clock, steps back away from Coward. 3 comes up short. Long rebound comes to Prosper. Driving, missing the running layup. Rebound Boucher. That was Jackson. We haven't seen a lot of him. Gigi Jackson was putting up some crazy scoring games last year for the Grizzlies. Peyton Pritchard steps to his left. How about another 3? This one offensive rebound. Minot goes over Gigi Jackson and throws it down.
Why not?
114-81. Up faking. Coward's floater with the right hand, no good. Simons will chase down the rebound. That clock can't go fast enough. We hit the midway point of the fourth quarter. Right now, if you're syncing up, 114-81. Well, the Celtics have won this year. They have one big. Pritchard drives into Jackson, draws the foul. Already the 4th team foul on Memphis. So a lot of free throws coming up here for the Celtics. 5:54 to go. Boston 114, Memphis 81. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Looking to make a difference this holiday season? Now through December 6th, drop off a new unwrapped toy at any Clinton Savings Bank branch. Your gift will help make a child's holiday wish come true. Member FDIC, member DIF.
New Englanders know a thing or two about making it through tough winters. And you'll find the perfect truck to stand up to them at your New England Ford dealer's year-end sales event. Bring home capability with F-150 or plow through deep snow with confidence in Super Duty. No wonder Ford F-Series are the best-selling trucks for 48 years. The time to buy is now, with offers that work hard for you, only from your New England Ford dealers.
Hey, Ryan Williams here with 128 Plumbing, Heat, and Cooling and Electric, home of Finish Strong Friday. And at 128, we are proud to be local and independently owned since 1992. And this year, we're excited to announce that we are now certified Evergreen, which is a certification that speaks to long-term commitment and remaining privately held, with a focus on people over short-term profits and exits. Learn more on our website or social media at call128.com.
Hey, it's Alex Barth. Join our broadcast Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Brook Casino. Q&A with Vince Wilfork, plus complimentary barbecue tastings featuring his GHI 75 barbecue sauce. Gotta have it. Free event, 18 plus, The Brook, just over the border in New Hampshire. LiveFreeAndPlay.com.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics in command, start to finish tonight. Match their largest lead of the season right now, 114-81 with 5:54 to go in front of a sellout crowd. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster. Making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics next home game will be Sunday afternoon against the struggling LA Clippers. Everything was coming up Boston here tonight. Bruins rolling. Drake May, the MVP favorite, but that run ends tonight as Garrett Crochet is beaten out by Tarek Skubal for the American League Cy Young. Not as close as I thought it would be. Garrett Crochet finishes second. Skubal is just, he is sick.
The kids like to say he's filthy.
Hard to argue. The Red Sox, can they add a number 2 behind Crochet? Peyton Pritchard at the free throw line here, trying to add to the largest lead, and he does.
For the Celtics, number 27, Jordan Walsh.
Jordan Walsh started this game. Looks like he's going to finish it as well. Celtics had a big lead in the finale last year. They led by 37 against Charlotte. Going back to the biggest lead since whenever. They're up by 35 now, 116-81.
I'd like to get Peyton out of this game, too.
That's funny. The Celtics still giving away 6 free throws tonight, and they're up by 35. Prosper makes the extra pass, and Hall will dive in and score. Let's look at P.J. Hall. 116-83. Get a chance to tell some stories tonight. Some of these players you don't really see all the time. Peyton Pritchard, dotted line, no look. Minot catches and reverses it up and in over John Conchar. P.J. Hall spent 4 years at Clemson, so it seems like a great place to go to school. Driving J.G. Jackson against Boucher. Didn't hear Jordan Walsh coming from the backside. He blocks the shot easily. Pritchard lobs it up for Minot, who redirects it like David Pasternak in front of the net with that left hand and scores 120-83.
Boy, I always wanted to know what it was like to get up like that. Wow, another block.
Why not again? Out there with Hugo Gonzalez and Jordan Walsh. Celtics have all those pestering defenders out there now. Jackson misses a 3 badly. G.G. Jackson, and Pritchard has the rebound. Oh, you need the jaws of life to get Pritchard out of the game. Celtics are up by 37.
That has not heard that in such a long time.
Minot swings it around to Hugo Gonzalez. Going to attack the paint, throw to the corner. Jordan Walsh makes the extra pass. Minot steps to his left away from Conchar. Tried to move it back to Jordan Walsh, but lost track of the shot clock. And Celtics commit their 10th turnover on a shot clock violation with 4:16 to go.
You remember my ex-wife always said that, go by a car crash. I wonder did they use the jaws, like his jaws of Lloyd, to get that guy out of there.
Another thing the Celtics are getting tonight, it looks like season high 31 assists in this blowout. About to hit 4 minutes to go. Boston by 37. G.G. Jackson missed the 3, and Boucher will grab the rebound. Each assist, Delta Dental of Massachusetts donates $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. Ron Harper Jr. in the final 4 minutes. Hugo Gonzalez drives, spins, scoops, but doesn't get the Sports Center highlight because he missed the shot. All the rebound and the long lead for G.G. Jackson. Spencer going to drive and draw the foul on Boucher.
Went right into the body. You keep your hands down, they're going to go right into those hands. Keep your hands up. They have no place to go. You reach, it's an easy call for the officials. You got it right, Mr. Official.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Spencer gets the first free throw. Celtics shooting 51%. They got a chance for a 50-40 night. It's a brutal effort for Memphis tonight. Spencer gets the free throws, 120-85. Ron Harper, his dad is the one that should have been guarding Jordan, not Craig Elo. Game 5 game winner. Bulls win, Bulls win. Why not? Right side three is no good. Rebound, Boucher deflects it off the glass to himself and puts it back up and in. Nice little play for Chris Boucher. Getting some run tonight. Double-figure minutes. A couple of points now for him. 5 rebounds. 122-85. Out of the final margin right now. Prosper, ball fake, blocked by Boucher. Rebound tipped around, safe from going out of bounds by Hall. I'll throw it out to G.G. Jackson. He will attack the paint, run over Boucher. Should be an offensive foul, but it won't be. That'll be free throws for G.G. Jackson when we return for the final 2:40 of this one. Boston 122, Memphis 87 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Amica Insurance knows you build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica has been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, it's Ian Herzig, Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. When water and storm damage hit, time's of the essence. The longer you wait, the more extensive the damage can become. At Blue Sky, we offer fast, 24/7 emergency response to minimize damage and restore your property quickly. And because of the size of our staff and number of locations across New England, we're there in no time and get to work quickly. So when disaster strikes your property, don't panic, but don't wait either. Visit GoBluSky.com and we'll be there. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado. Built to lead, built for greatness.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
122-87. That's what we're looking at right now with 2:40 to go. And as we said, every teacher's nightmare tomorrow morning in New England, as every Gen Alpha teenager who's a Celtics fan will wake up tomorrow morning to the delight that their team's record is 6-7. You've successfully avoided that trend, I'm sure.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And you should be happy that you don't.
That I don't go into. You know what that means? Our engineers
Means you're living a happy life?
I'm living a happy life without knowing 6-7.
The only hope I have with any of this stuff with my son is I just keep repeating it. Therefore, trying to make it, by definition, uncool.
Okay, well, I can do it like this. I'm 6'8".
Well, the problem is that's average height in the NBA, so you can't avoid saying G.G. Jackson gets the free throw, so we are at one. There, the free throw to finish the three-point play, so we're at 122-88. 2:25 to go. Entry, Minot, block from behind.
Give me
Prosper. Prosper's been very active tonight. Lead for Conchar. He will lob it in the air. It is caught by Hall, and you heard the gimme that. Could have been Boucher, could have been Harper on the shot block. And I don't know if that is our microphone being sensitive tonight or the fact that it's been pretty quiet in this building because the Grizzlies just never really put up a fight. Conchar, bad bounce entry. It's deflected, but G.G. Jackson will save it. Into the corner. Hall will try a three. That's no good. Hugo Gonzalez grabs the rebound. Finds Jordan Walsh. Celtics by 34 as Eddie Palladino tells us 2 minutes left. Hugo Gonzalez, unforced turnover. Overran his dribble. G.G. Jackson goes the distance, missing the dunk, but he got fouled.
One thing's going to happen. Traffic shouldn't be bad. Getting out of here. Crowd that is dispersed nicely.
First in the last 2 minutes.
First of a 3-game homestand, but it doesn't feel like it because of the back-to-back.
Yeah.
Same thing, the other homestand started the same way with the Celtics playing Houston after being where? In Philadelphia the night before. So just trying to do the math really quickly here. Celtics are going to end up, their differential is going to be close to +5, which is an insanely high scoring margin for a team that's under 500. So what happens when you lose the close games and you win the blowouts. 102 free throws for G.G. Jackson. We're at 122-89. Minute 48 to go. Haven't talked to Peyton Pritchard yet this year, which we'll get the opportunity to do when this one is over. Jordan Walsh driving, kick to the corner. Boucher, 3. Rims out. Jordan Walsh inside out, grabs the offensive rebound. Celtics still playing. Jordan Walsh turns, floats it up, blocked at the rim by Hall. G.G. Jackson in the open floor, jumps forward. Minot waiting for him, couldn't block the shot. G.G. Jackson banks it high off the glass and in. 6-0 G.G. Jackson run. Cuts it from 37 to 31. Trail 3 for Ron Harper is good.
I have a famous dad trying to follow him. That's tough. Oops.
This layup by Prosper, 125-91. First 3 for Ron Harper this year. Jordan Walsh trying to get on the board. He does. And here's another potential record the Celtics have set tonight. 10 different Celtics have made a 3 in this game. Contact foul, Harper fouling Prosper.
You know, on a play like that, with a score, if I was in the game right now, I would have jumped out of the way. Like, I'm not getting hurt being up like this. But that was the difference between myself and Larry Bird. Larry Bird didn't care about these last whatever, being up by 28, 29. Mine was like, you know, there's a purpose. There's a purpose to this thing. I want to make sure I'm healthy coming out of here, especially with this game being a blowout out of hand.
Free throw's good.
You should have been more like Larry. So I was.
128-93. Looking through the final minute here before we head to Mika post game. Minot driving, spinning, throws out to Harper. His straightaway 3 is good. Couple of threes here for Harper late. And there is the largest lead for the Celtics, up by 38. It'll be their biggest win in quite some time here, as they better than the game they had against Charlotte to close the year last year, unless they give up a bucket here. Spinning, Jackson bounce pass into the middle. Hook shot is up and good for Hall. Score that and the foul.
Boy, and I know how it is when you're struggling on a team that's bad, though. And you're just trying for everything, and then you look up and you're down by, she'd be like, what? That's the score? My first couple of years, my second year in particular, like every night, it seemed like it was the same thing.
Missed free throw. Boucher has the rebound. Celtics just get across half court, and we'll call it a night. Final seconds tick off the clock. A game that was never in doubt. The Celtics on the second night of the back-to-back just pummel the Memphis Grizzlies, get back to within a game of 500. The final score, Boston 131, Memphis 95. Dr. Peyton Pritchard next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco Sport. Its iconic styling really sets it apart on the road, and its all-terrain capability makes it ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer. There's room for 7 passengers and a ton of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program.
Now touches it out to a wide open Peyton Pritchard, who's really gotten healthy tonight. Another three for Pritchard, his fifth of the night. He's got 22. The shoulder and decked Shireman. 131-95 is the final. A lot of Celtics got healthy tonight. Peyton Pritchard was one of them as the Celtics get the win of the second night of the back-to-back. And I was watching you out there, Peyton, in the fourth quarter, and I said to Max, as we're looking at guys who are starters still in the game, saying it would take the jaws of life sometimes to get you out of a game, no matter the circumstances. But with some frustrating close games that got away, it had to feel good to be out there having all those shots fall tonight.
It's a step in the right direction. I just think mentally I was more engaged, and I just stopped overthinking a little bit, just played with more pace. So, that's the thing that the last two games I've just been disappointed in myself the way I've been playing, just overthinking and just like just not hooping and reacting on the fly. So tonight was a lot better. Our pace was good, so I got to continue it.
I love it when you're playing your big power game, going inside the paint. I was like, man, in the 80s we'd have bombed you. But I watch you just go in and it's reckless abandon.
Hey, come on now, I'm strong now. I think I could have played in the 80s too.
You could have, but I'm just saying we'd have pounded you. You got one or two of them off. I love the fact that
that's all right. It wouldn't have stopped me from going.
I know the new NBA, the way guys play now, is that I'm watching that play all the time. The little bump off that everybody does that, don't they?
Yeah, it's just something you can add, especially with the league now. Like, it's an offensive game, so the defensive guys can't bump back like you say. So, if you give them a bump, put them off balance, it creates a separation. So that's all it is.
It's much easier said than done, but when everybody is really in a different role in so many ways this year. When you talk about overthinking, what is overthinking? What are you overthinking?
Just like, just every play, just whether that's the right shot to take, whether it's the driving it, just everything, who needs the ball at which times. But instead of just tonight, my main focus is like whenever I get it, I'm going to fly it up the court, read it if it's a drive, somebody's wide open, push it. But just pushing the pace and making a read in the first 8 seconds. So tonight I think I did a good job of that. I found rolls, JB on trails, and I think it created a good rhythm for me shooting, getting up and down like that.
To be more now, this is what I always love to ask, more of a veteran now. It's a different look now. If when you were a rookie and then another year, then now you're a veteran player. You're old hat with this thing now.
Shoot, man. I don't know if I'm there yet, but maybe another year or two.
But it does give you the opportunity. You were a young player fighting for your time, fighting to get into the lineup, fighting to believe in yourself and then get the time.
Sure.
Now you're getting to watch Jordan Walsh is doing, and Baylor got in the game today, and Josh was trying to figure out his place in the league, and now you can be a voice for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a long journey, so I try to stress them, just focus on working every day. Yeah, no matter what the situation is or the outcome of that game, show up the next day, get a little bit better. It can be hard at times. I just went through it. Like these last couple of days, I was so down on myself. But woke up this morning, made sure I got into the weight room, did my routine and everything like that. Just could chip away at it and show up tonight. So
lastly, before we let you go, I always heard about this one thing. I always asked JB and Tatum, I said, who gives you the most problems? He said, Peyton Pritchard every day is grabbing me. Let's play one-on-one. Let's play one-on-one. Was that true?
Yeah, no, it's definitely, especially when I was younger, when I wasn't playing as much. But I love the game, so I like to compete and challenge myself against the best. So I think those two are the best in the game, and why not challenge myself against them, make me better.
Dude, you just played 13 games in 22 days. Any chance you actually take a day off tomorrow?
Definitely will. I'll take it in. My family's here, so I'll definitely take it.
Breaking news. Peyton Pritchard takes a day off. All right, my friend. We'll see you on Sunday.
See ya.
Celtics beat the Grizzlies 131-95 in a blowout, really, in many ways, from start to finish. We have many to choose from. Peyton Pritchard, our Lexus Amazing Player of the Game, brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. More to come on the Amica postgame live. Celtics basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance, where they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. 131-95, a 36-point win for the Celtics to get within a game of 500. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans of Foxborough, are you ready to tackle cyber threats? IntraSystems, New England's leader in cybersecurity solutions, presents the ultimate defensive front against malware, phishing, and cyber blitzes with Barracuda's XDR solution. Barracuda's XDR solution is relentless, fast, and always keeping threats in check. Contact IntraSystems today to protect your business with the champions of cybersecurity. Remember, a good defense wins championships and keeps your data safe. Access Security Trust. IntraSystems.com.
It's a great time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up red, black, or autumn crisp green seedless grapes for just $1.77 a pound. When you use the digital coupon, limit 2 bags. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss the great time to save on seedless grapes and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
You ready for the Celtics season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England, so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Engines roar, tires grip.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, a winter-ready Pilot, or a Ridgeline with available all-terrain tires. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days with a great deal on your favorite Honda today.
Driving in a Honda wonderland.
See dealer for financing details.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Derek White steps to his right, 3 in the air, swish. And that's the difference in the game is very simple. Celtics are making their threes. The Grizzlies are not, and Boston's up by 20. On their way to one of the biggest wins in the last quarter century, a 36-point win tonight at TD Garden, 131-95 is the final. And the Celtics did a lot of really good things tonight, but it's hard sometimes, Max, on nights like this to not look at the other team and go, that was not an NBA professional effort.
Yeah, and you really feel bad for some of these guys, and I look at some of the guys who are calling the games, and, you know, I really like them, but it's just sometimes you get in that funk. Memphis is going to have to make some decisions. Without John Morant or with him, you know, not playing, or the specter of him, whatever this is right now, this funk he's in, they're not going anyplace. And what you have to think, are you going to reboot this team?
Well, think about this. They are going places. You know where they're going now? Home. Cleveland and then San Antonio. Oof. Yeah. With an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and a trusted partnership, Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. Well, the Celtics have waited 3 weeks for it. 13 games in 22 days. Now, 13 games in the next 36 days, including just 2 games in the next 8 days. And if the Celtics can get by the Clippers, who are really struggling on Sunday, obviously a very talented team, but they're banged up. They may not have Kawhi. Bradley Beal is now out for the year. They could be headed for a downward spiral. If the Celtics, with all those days off, can put together 48 good minutes on Sunday and beat the Clippers, then you've got back-to-back games on the Nets, and suddenly the Celtics should enter that very difficult portion of the schedule around Thanksgiving. You got to be over 500 before that brutal 5-game stretch starts, where you're going to Cleveland and Minnesota, and Detroit comes in for the NBA Cup game, and the Knicks are coming in. So the Celtics, again, what the oddest thing about their season here, a game under 500, but a scoring differential. Tonight's performance is going to put them into the top 10 of the NBA, probably in offense and defense.
Well, just get out and play the game. And play hard, and you continue to play hard, good things will happen.
Well, you're going to go a long way with that one.
Absolutely. Hey, home.
Celtics got season high 34 assists in this game with each one. That's $25 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program, courtesy of Delta Dental. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub /veterans to see how they are connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Max gets his rest. Celtics get their rest, and we're not back with you until Sunday afternoon. 3 o'clock start here at the Garden as the Celtics get a look at the struggling Los Angeles Clippers, who've got Jokic and Denver at home tonight before they start their road trip. Celtics need an easy one, and they get it on the second night of the back-to-back. They blow out the Grizzlies, final of 131-95. Max and I will talk to you on Sunday afternoon. In the meantime, we'll talk to Joe Murray.
All right, thanks, guys. Celtics score 130, and guess what their record is? 6-7. Anyways, we'll do all that coming up here on the other side. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Pain relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. Use your body's own healing power to make pain disappear. Call QC Kinetics today for a free consultation. 617-644-PAIN.
Hey, Ryan Williams here with 128 Plumbing, Heat and Cooling and Electric, home of Finish Strong Friday. And at 128, we are proud to be local and independently owned since 1992. And this year, we're excited to announce that we are now certified Evergreen, which is a certification that speaks to long-term commitment and remaining privately held, with a focus on people over short-term profits and exits. Learn more on our website or social media at call128.com.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matthew Slater. I didn't earn my team's trust on game day. I earned it in every rep, and that's how Ira does it too. They show up for you every time with respect, honesty, and an expert team ready at every turn. No pressure, no runaround, just real help. Because Ira's playbook is about people, not plays. I love Ira because they've earned my trust mile after mile.
Visit your local Ira dealership today or visit us online at iracars.com.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston, 98.5 The Sports Hub. The media group station.
Touches it out to a wide-open Peyton Pritchard, who's really gotten healthy tonight. Another three for Pritchard, his fifth of the night. He's got 22. The shoulder and decked Shireman.
Well, there's your Michelob Ultra hustle player of the game. It's Peyton Pritchard. Michelob Ultra, only 95 calories and superior smooth taste. It's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer, must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly. A huge night for the Celtics, 131-95. They needed this one. They needed to get it out of their system, and they need a couple of days off, which they'll get now. They won't play until Sunday when they take on the Clippers, who are having their own issues, and, of course, play Denver tonight as well. So the Green, led by Peyton Pritchard's 24 and 9 assists. They also got 20 from Derek White and 19 from Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown not the leading scorer, and they won big? Huh. Maybe we'll discuss that on our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub, as we'll take you until 11 o'clock tonight. So if you want Celtics coverage, come hang out with me and Skaz. We'll be over there. Until then, we will talk to you guys on Sunday. Our thanks to Matthew Stenberg and Jake Seymour. I'm Joe Murray. We'll see more this Sunday when the Celtics are back in action. Talk to you then on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.